Welcome to episode 109 of the 5 Letters podcast. It's myself, Yells. You got Bez here with me. You got Cam here with me. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Yes. Bez, Cam, episode 109. We are here. How's life going? What's going on for you two? Like, what's the last 2 weeks been like? Update me. Let me know. What going
on? It's been a lot of work things for me.
Work.
Like the actual work at work, but then also like social things. Like on Monday, we had our.
Why did you say it like that? You were like, oh, it's been a lot of work, and then you're like, work, and then also social things.
No, because I said it's been a lot of work things for me, and then you said work, and I was like, yeah, work, but also social things.
Right, fair enough.
With work people.
Right.
Is what I meant.
I thought you were like, oh, there's those socials,
that's what I thought you meant.
Hard work.
No. Yeah, so on Monday, we had our like team Christmas lunch. Which was annoying because I had to go into the office and was more annoying because the reason I went into the office is because someone was going to be off on Thursday and then that person was the one person who didn't come in on Monday. So they worked still. Not even like
they worked from home.
They worked from home and just didn't come in.
So they just missed the lunch.
They missed the lunch. And we all came into the office on Monday because they couldn't be there on Tuesday.
That's so rude.
That's crazy. Did they just forget?
No.
Were they not well?
No. Well, I mean, I spoke to him and I was like, yo, why are you not here? He was like, well, I haven't been getting much sleep recently. And he's like, there's a lot of things have been happening that have been like negative, whatever.
Yeah.
And he didn't feel like getting up to come into work.
Right.
His sister works in my team.
Yeah.
So obviously, if it was a situation where, I'm sure she spoke to him and they were at home. I was like, come, we're going into work today. What are you doing? Type thing.
So she was there?
She was there, yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
So the first thing I did was I asked her, like, where's your brother? She was like, oh, he was being lazy. And I was like, okay, let me check with him because let me see what he says.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. Pretty much, I couldn't be bothered to come in today. And I'm like, I get that. I didn't want to be here, but everyone was going to be here.
But
so
I feel like that's always the worst way. When it's like, I understand because I didn't want to do this either, but I actually did it.
Yeah.
So now I'm more annoyed.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't see him again until yesterday, so no one could really get onto him about it until yesterday, and then we did, and it was like, it's been so long now, who really cares?
Yeah. I think 4 days we're over it.
And then yesterday was the company-wide Christmas party, which we went to. It was at Babylon Park in Camden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was like an indoor kind of, I guess it's got like arcade / theme park vibes, I guess, because it has like an indoor roller coaster.
Oh.
Which was really good.
It was fun.
That sounds pretty sick, yeah.
It was a lot funner than I expected it to be. Like looking at it, I was like, and especially because it's indoors as well, I'm like, oh, this ain't going to get no speed. It's not going to, it's just going to it's going to be like choo choo. You're just going to kids kind of train thing.
Teacups.
Yeah, literally.
But how do you think it compared to like Flying Fish at Fort Park?
It's probably better than that, to be honest.
Because I remember thinking, obviously that's like a kid's ride.
Yeah.
But it was still enjoyable for me when I was older. And obviously this was enjoyable as well. It's because kids ride also.
I think it's on par with like I think it was better than like a fun fair ride. Because whenever I go on like fun fair, like roller coasters, I'm never impressed.
Yeah.
So I think it clears like that kind of vibe. I guess because I think my problem with fun fair rides is that they're just so rickety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I guess that's part of the thing of being able to pack it up and put it up and whatever. Whereas this, I guess, obviously it stays there.
Was the venue massive then?
Yeah, it was like
really
three floors. Technically, well, everything was happening on 2 floors, really.
Yeah.
So I guess you can only really say 2 floors. But the roller coaster had access to 3 floors, which is so you go up quite high and and you come down and you go round and round and round and then there's ups and downs. And it's quite good.
It's really good because the speed bit, the max speed bit hits and then you hit like a bump as well. So it's like it goes fast down and then it gives you a bump, and like that piece of it is
Woo!
really good.
It's
Yeah.
It's really good. Like,
Really good.
yeah.
And you go around like four times, I think.
4
it is.
times, yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, okay.
So short,
So-
but
you
it's-
go around a
you go
lot
around
that
4
day.
times, so it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they had like Mario Kart that we played, and like a Pac-Man game that we played for
Pac-Man.
ages.
It was long,
It was
bro.
long because it's pretty much as long as you have lives, it will keep going, and you have a bunch of lives,
Oh, okay.
and it's like it's just the same map over and over again. And it's like a
Arcade.
2-player thing.
Yeah, arcade.
Yeah, it's like a
But
big screen.
the settings change each time. So like I noticed that when we ate the thing that makes the
The cherries.
no, it's not
The power
cherries,
pellets.
the power pellets.
Yeah,
Where it makes the enemies
The
like
ghosts blue, so you
yeah,
can eat
blue.
them.
Isn't it normally like cherries and food and stuff?
No, those are like just bonus points that you
Yeah.
can get.
Oh, okay.
So when you eat those, I noticed that every stage, the time that they were blue got shorter and shorter.
Oh,
Did you not
it was
notice
just.
that?
I thought it was just short the whole time.
No, it got shorter and shorter for sure.
Okay.
And also the enemies, I noticed they were getting smarter and smarter. I think the later stages, they were just coming for us. I feel like the earlier stages, they were just roaming around. And I feel like as we progressed, they started coming for, and they started doing like splitting up, one going this way, going there, one going that way to pincer us and all of them type of things. And I think that was when we got higher and higher. So I think the
We
AI
played,
got
like seven rounds of that or something like that.
yeah. So I think the AI got smarter, and then also our like power up started to last less time. So I think that's how it kind of scaled.
Yeah, but it was quite fun. It was just like you have to come to terms with the joystick movement. That's like the hard thing about it.
Weird.
Because it's like obviously if you're used to just using a thumb.
Yeah.
And what's the pad called?
A button.
No, but like the
Controller.
D-pad.
the specific word for the directional buttons on a
Analog
D-pad.
stick. It's
Huh?
D-pad. It's the
D-pad.
D-pad.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry. What else did we do? We did the air hockey, which I feel
It wasn't
the air
great.
wasn't strong.
No.
So like
It didn't
the puck
glide.
would stop.
Yeah, it didn't
Okay.
glide how you wanted it
Yeah,
to
it
glide.
would,
Bit
it would
slow.
slow down a
Yeah.
lot quicker than you'd expect it to.
Yeah.
And there was a VR thing that we went on.
Yeah,
as well.
that was one of my favorite things.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that
Whereas
was
like
really dope.
you could like see your hands. So like the aim of it was like you're in a truck and it's like driving through like Jurassic Park King Kong type thing.
I think it's
Yeah.
King Kong-ish, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the Monster Island type vibe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like a King Kong versus like a big dinosaur, like a 2-headed dinosaur fight.
Yeah.
And then as you're going through, like there's like debris and stuff flying at you, and you have to like
Use
punch
your
it and knock
hands
it away.
bring
Oh,
And
okay.
then sometimes a dinosaur will come at you and you have to just punch it in the face.
Literally batter the dinosaur with your fist. And it's just sitting there, eating it. Like,
But I didn't realize that was what you had to do. I thought it was just like an experience. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
he got like 10% of my score.
Yeah.
We did it together, and yeah, he got like 10% of my score.
Because you were just sitting there.
Yeah,
like,
I was
how
like-
do you hit you?
I was just sitting there watching it happen, and then I started to notice that some of the things were like highlighted in colors.
Yeah.
I was like, "Why is that?" And I just reached out and touched it, and then it knocked away and points flashed up. I was like, "Oh, okay, this is what I'm meant to be doing."
Literally, because all right, so I think maybe because I was trying to just take in the experience. So like some of these things like the VR and whatnot, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like you make it what you want it to be. So
Yeah.
I actually wasn't expecting it to be that good. So I think something happened and I kind of went, just out of fun to be like,
Yeah.
And then I saw my, like, the avatar of my hand, like, appear on the thing. And I was like, wait, is that actually my hand? And I was moving around. I was like, oh, it is my hand. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to interact with this. And then, yeah, similar thing. When I saw debris come in, I saw it was highlighted. And I was like, touched it, and then it moved. And I was like, okay. But that was very early on that I
Yeah.
noticed that. So I played the whole way through. But at the end, when I saw your score, I was like, bro, what are you even doing? Like,
I was taking it in.
man was just looking around, just watching.
Just getting knocked.
It's so funny because once you realize how it's very interactive. There's so much debris
There's
coming
so
at
much.
you.
Yeah.
There's so many dinosaurs landing on it. There's so much happening for you to like interact with.
Mm-hmm.
And there was even like bonus things that you could get as well. Did you get
Oh
any
yeah,
of
there was
those?
like I got 2 of them, and I think you got all 3.
Yeah.
It's like gold skulls. or
Skulls that
something.
you just
Oh,
grab
okay.
and like it just gives you bonus points or
Yeah.
whatever. So it was quite interactive, and then obviously you're driving around and there's loads to look around. You probably played this game on your VR set, your Oculus or whatever it is you got. Man's probably like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, I haven't. I was going to ask you if what the name is, because I probably could find it, but yeah, I haven't played it.
It was something King Kong related. I don't know what the name was exactly, but it's going to be like Skull Island or King Kong,
Yeah.
or something like that related. Not King Kong.
Yeah,
No, it is King Kong.
Yeah,
isn't
Skull
it?
Island's King Kong.
Yeah.
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 Did we do anything else? We did the boxing. We did the basketball hoops
The
thing.
basketball, yeah.
The VR stuff as well, or real?
No.
The arcade.
Yeah.
The game with it, and then the hoop starts moving.
Yeah.
And all that sort of stuff. Yeah, we did that. Cam's not very good at that.
I mean, I actually said beforehand, I'm not good at this. I don't do the basketball thing. Yeah, I've never been good at it.
Kobe.
Yeah. Shooting hoops, I'm not a hoop shooter.
tween, crossover, nah.
I've not got none of that tech. I never cared for it. Like, yeah, at no point in my life have I ever put any effort into actually getting good at basketball.
We used to play basketball at school, though. You used to play basketball with
I used to
us.
play basketball. I was in year 7. You lot were in year 11. What?
Yeah.
How serious was I really taking that? How serious could I have taken that?
I thought you would have taken it very seriously. Most of the time, the young is the one taking it too seriously.
Yeah.
Like you're like, yo, chill. We're just having fun here.
Nah,
the young
that's not me.
the young is
That's not
trying
me,
to.
innit?
The young is like, all right, doing like the like best layups and stuff. Like.
I mean, if I had that in me, maybe I would have been doing that. But I don't have no best layups.
Did you do basketball in PE?
Yeah.
You must have done it in PE. and
But again, I
didn't
wasn't
take
really,
it seriously.
bro. There was one time when we were doing volleyball, and we were just doing basically we had 2 lines, 2 hoops, and you would go up and you would just score 1 hoop and then go to the back of the line.
You mean
Volleyball, basketball.
You said volleyball.
I meant netball. Sorry.
Netball, right? I was like, there was one time we were doing volleyball and we had 2 hoops. I was like, where's he going?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it's practice for
like I don't
knocking it
know.
up or something.
No, yeah, I meant netball, which obviously netball has like a smaller hoop, no backboard.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more difficult to actually get in the hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was this one time it was me and my friend, and I was going for ages, and I could not get in the hoop.
Oh,
so obviously there's
man.
people behind me waiting to go.
Oh, man.
There's my friend next to me who came up, did his, and was watching me go. And when I finally got in and came to the back of the line, he was mocking me, and I legitimately pissed off. I was actually so annoyed because it was so embarrassing. Because I'm obviously there trying to get in, trying my hardest, and failing. And judging myself, and then he comes and says something like that, and then he mocked me after that for getting angry. And I was like,
No, you can't get angry.
Right.
The worst part is you can't get angry in a situation like that. You have to just take it on the chin.
Yeah, no,
you're angry at yourself more than anything for not hitting
it
it.
was more like you shut up, but I'm not annoyed. I'm already annoyed at myself, and you shut up right now. But
yeah, no,
afterwards I laugh about it.
Netball is definitely difficult, but the good thing about netball is that you can't play any like real defense.
Yeah,
You're literally not allowed to contest the shot.
You just stand back and put your arms up, and that's as much as you can do.
Yeah. Which is good though, because if you were actually allowed to play basketball level defense, on netball, no one's scoring.
Yeah, because
you have to shoot 3-pointers. That's it, and they're hard.
They're hard, yeah. But it was a good time. It was rough because I don't think a lot of people enjoyed it, but it was I think a lot of people wrote it off and just didn't come because they were like, oh, it's an arcade, I'm too old.
It's one for the young bucks.
Yeah. But then I think just how it was laid out and stuff, the DJ was like playing to the arcade. And so basically what happened was the higher floor was where all the drinks were and the food, the buffet. And then the lower floor was where all the games were and the rides and everything like that.
Yeah.
But you weren't allowed to take your drinks downstairs or the food downstairs.
Oh, okay.
So everyone was obviously upstairs mingling and stuff. But the DJ, you were basically hearing secondhand audio because he's playing to downstairs essentially. So you're just upstairs kind of hearing the music. So no one was really dancing. People were just drinking, kind of chatting and mingling kind of stuff. But the environment wasn't for that really.
Yeah.
Like you're in an arcade, like there's bloody hungry hippos in the middle of the floor, like there's nowhere for people. So it was a bit weird. So I think people started just leaving. And the drinks weren't good either. They were very watered down, Cam was saying. I didn't even drink. Cam was saying no watered down. So
Are you allowed spirits at your Christmas parties?
No.
Terrible.
So I honestly think it probably would have been better if it was beer and wine. If the drink,
full strength.
I think it was spirits, but I think it was just so like they put bare ice in it.
Yeah, because they weren't like making it to order. They were just pouring them beforehand and then putting the cups on the top, and you just come and walk and take it.
Oh,
so if it's been sitting there for a while, the ice is melted.
Yeah. Oh, fair. Okay.
But usually when you get a drink with ice in it, you finish it before the ice cube melts. Yeah. Well, you should do anyway. The ice is to make it keep it cold. You're not meant to let it water
You're
down.
You're drinking the ice, yeah.
Exactly. So, but yeah, from what he said and from what other people were telling me as well, it was like, it's very watered down, not very strong. I didn't see anyone that looked particularly drunk like that. Like everyone was, so people were leaving early. I think people were leaving by like 8:30 30ish.
Oh damn!
I was going
Literally,
until midnight.
I got there at just before 8, and then one of my teammates left maybe like 8:30, because I mean she was already planning to go somewhere else, and then another one of my teammates who wasn't planning to go anywhere else left like 10-20 minutes after that.
Oh, okay.
And then the rest of my team were gone within 30 minutes after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We stayed until what 10:30.
10:30, yeah.
And his whole team had gone ages before, and there's maybe about 60 people left when we left, and obviously it's our whole company.
Yeah.
And our whole company is about 300 people. I think in total who turned up maybe 130 at its peak.
That's not
so
a lot.
less than 50% probably turned up, and then before the night even got rocked, before 10, I think
Most people were gone.
Yeah, we were down to 70, 60 people.
Did you hire out the whole venue as well?
Yeah.
The whole venue fits 300.
Yeah.
So
Literally, I feel like if the alcohol had been more and people got more drunk, people would have stayed longer.
Yeah, for sure.
Would have had just a better time overall. But yeah,
And
I'm pretty sure they ran out of alcohol at one point, because when we were sitting down at the table, one of the managers above me, like Kat, came over and she was like, they've run out of alcohol at the bar, and they've gone out to get more. And then we literally saw them coming in with like 2 bottles of gin and like a case of something else, I don't know.
Oh, mad.
After that, so it was like, they had run out of alcohol.
Oh, mad.
That's bad.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, how they didn't have enough, but yeah.
It's tough because I was loosely involved in planning it, very loosely. I was because I was changing jobs. I wasn't massively involved because they knew by the time the party rolled around, I wasn't going to be in the team anymore, so I wasn't really involved. But they would run ideas by me because I was one of I'd been in the team for so long, whereas the person who was planning it was quite new. So she'd run ideas by me, and I remember saying to her, like, are you sure you want to go with this venue? I was like, it just feels a bit kids' birthday party-ish. Because that's kind of where, like, if you look at the website even, that's what it looks like. It's just very, 10-year-old birthday party. Not even like, I feel like trying to take a 14-year-old there, that 14-year-old.
Oh, really?
Like, no. Like, I feel like it's very prime.
I'm such a kid. It sounds so fun.
No, it definitely would be fun. Like, it was fun.
It was fun. I think it would have been fun for me. It would have been more fun for me if there were more people more involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that there was small groups kind of moving around. Me and Cam were moving around together.
Oh, I've seen this place before. It does look very kiddie on the website and stuff as well.
I feel like also a lot of people went downstairs early, did what they wanted to do, and then went upstairs and never went back downstairs again. Yeah. Because when I got there, like the roller coaster was packed. Like every seat was filled on the roller coaster.
Oh man, okay.
But when we went on it, it was us two and then a few people behind us. And there was a bunch of empty seats.
Yeah, then when we went on the last time, it was just us two.
Just us two, yeah. So like people went downstairs, looked around, did what they wanted to do, and then never went back downstairs again. Because they were just not about it, which is fine. But like, yeah, if more people were like on vibes and you're like, the Mario Kart, if more people were trying to play Mario Kart.
And challenge people.
Yeah, and challenging other people. It would be good because you like have a bunch of people crowded around watching what's happening. Yeah. Being like,
there was
okay, cool, I'm next.
Gassing out.
There was literally very little of that. I didn't see many people watching anyone else play a game. Like in the arcade, you expect that. You expect like people to be standing around watching. Like
when it's competitive as well.
You would expect like competitions. You expect people to be joking and like teasing each other. Whatever. I didn't see none of that.
Yeah. The most competitive thing was the
boxing.
Punch,
the thing.
Oh yeah, you just hitting. Yeah,
bare man just flexing.
I can hit 200, 900, 700, 800.
That was easily the most competitive thing.
Yeah.
But that's just men being men. Like,
macho.
And even that wasn't. It was about 15 minutes. And then,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's only so many times you can hit this thing. But yeah, it was alright. And like I definitely think like I think like if you threw an actual like party in there with actual like gamers or people who really like games, I think it could pop off. Yeah. But I think it's just like for a company where people have like very personalities, some people a lot of the people I spoke to have little to no interest in games like at the best of times. So it probably just wasn't for them. And then also, with the music being like so far away, like no one was really dancing.
That's a bit of a weird one because I feel like obviously with the arcade machines, they'd have noise and stuff themselves. So like having the DJ on that floor, doesn't make sense. If they're at least on the top floor, like, it's all the people there drinking can at least have something to.
So that apparently that was the plan, that the DJ was meant to be up there, but apparently for one reason or another, the venue decided to move him because it was going to be like a health and safety issue based on something.
Oh, okay.
So he was meant to be up there, and then they were like, "Oh no, it's just got." I think it was like there's going how the wires he had or whatever, because it was like a external DJ.
Yeah.
And he came with like his equipment and his setup and stuff, and apparently the wires that he needed and where he was going to plug it in and blah 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 was going to leave wires across the floor, which is a health and safety issue, which is true.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was fun. I enjoyed it for the little time I was there. I was there for what 2.5 hours. It was alright.
Yeah, that's all I've really done. I was meant to go watch the Solo Leveling movie today, but I didn't end up going because I'm feeling a tiny bit under the weather, little piece, because my whole team at work has been sick for the past 2 weeks.
It's been coming for you.
Yeah, it's been going around. It's my turn. But yeah, literally next week is my last week until the end of the year, so I'm so happy to be done.
Gassed.
Yeah, can't wait.
Jealous.
But yeah, but that's me. You, man?
Since we obviously we spent the day together yesterday, more or less. I'll go. Let's see. Did my last Muay Thai session for probably a little while today. Yeah, man, it was good, man. I'm good. I'm getting into this thing, man. I like it.
Did you tell them you're leaving?
Yeah. Lots of tears. Nah, but yeah, like everyone's like it was good to like train with you, bro.
Yeah.
Simon, beating up my man's name, but he was like to me, he was like, I thought in a year's time you'd be fighting and stuff. And I'm like, still might. Nah, I don't know about that one, geezer. Like I don't know about that one, mate.
He was like the older guy.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, man, I thought you might be like doing like competition soon. I was like, nah, he just likes to gas people up. Really likes to gas people up. And then last weekend we went to visit my nephew at uni.
Yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
Yeah, saw his because he's moved. Obviously, when last time we saw him there, he was in his halls, and obviously now he's moved out with like some friends and stuff. So we went to see his uni flat. Struggling, man.
Oh, damn, second year now, isn't it? Oh, wow. Bloody hell.
I know.
I didn't realise. I still thought it was a fresher. Oh, my God.
That second year.
Big man now.
Crazy.
20 years old, man.
Crazy.
It's wild, bro. Like, literally, like, being in the uni flat again was so wild because I was like, one, it's like, I wouldn't want to live here.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just, oh, God, it's just chaos. And his door, the handle's falling off and all this sort of stuff.
And his door is heavy as hell.
Like it's heavy and the handle don't work, so you have to.
It's a struggle to open.
Yeah, it's nonsense. And then you go into like the common room living areas and you're just seeing like stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Different people's things and whatnot, and like I'm like, I wouldn't want to.
How many people does he live with?
There was one other person or two other people on his floor?
There was two other people on his floor. And then
probably
I
at least
think
2 other people upstairs.
I think it's 6. If I remember him saying before, we didn't ask him when we went, but I remember him saying before. I think it's 6 of them in total. And then obviously people bring in partners around.
Yeah, that just makes it more chaotic having that many people. Because for like after first year, because mine was similar. So I think first year I lived with 6, but then we were like quite good friends with the floor next to us, so that's another 6.
Yeah.
So there was 12 of us. Then in the second year, we were like, we all kind of still want to live together. So there was 8 of us in second year, and that's just so many people living in one flat. And then obviously then the final year went down to 4, because that's a good number. And it's just like chaos when there's so many people.
When there's so many people. Yeah, man. So I was just like, but we took him out for a meal because we were like, yeah, man, I know you're probably struggling a little bit, so we can pay for one meal for you. And then he was like, yeah, going to a house party. I'm like, man, I'm literally like just listen to him talk and like talk about going out and whatnot. I'm like, bruv, I'm so out the game. Because like it's like you don't even realize, because like I would literally think about it, and I'm like, bro, that actually used to be kind of how I used to live. Like, I used to be like this person that was going out every weekend or every other weekend and whatnot. And now, like, bro,
can't remember the last time I went out.
Can't remember the last time. Club ain't seen me in time, man.
You're a grown man now, man. You're old.
It's true.
Old out here.
But I used to say it, I never stop, man. I'm going to be outside forever.
We're in our 30s.
Boy. Man.
I've been arguing this with someone at work because they said I'm in my 30s. I'm like, I'm not. I'm 30. I'm not in my 30s yet. I'm 30.
Man, you can't say someone's in their 30s when they're just 30.
Yeah, when I'm 31, then I'm in my 30s.
I mean, 30 is one of the 30s.
Nah, man.
It's not the same, bro.
It's not plural yet.
No. There's 10 of every age group, and unfortunately, 30 has to be one.
You're
of
not in
them.
your 30s until like 32.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Nah, 31, I'll give it. 30, that's when it's plural. That's when it's past 30.
I'd say.
I mean, you're knocking on the door already, mate.
I am knocking on the door. I'm almost in my 30s.
That's knocking on that door.
For 20s, I'm like 21. Sure, you're in your 20s. For 30, I feel like you get.
What are you then? Because you're not. When you're 20, you're not a teenager.
You're
anymore.
not a teenager. No.
So you're in your 20s.
You're just 20. Innit?
No,
you're just 20 flat.
You're in your 20s. You're not a teenager anymore. You're in your 20s.
Because you got would you say someone? I mean, as much as they are in their early 20s when they're 20, are you going to say you're in your early 20s? No, you're going to say you're 20.
You're in your 20s. Yeah,
you won't generalize that.
20s. You would.
You wouldn't.
You would.
You wouldn't.
Bruv, okay, so you say you walk into a room, right? Yeah. There's someone that's 20. Then there's someone that's 21, 22, another 21-year-old, another 22-year-old. Are you going to be like, you're in your early 20s and 20? You would just be like, no, you're all in your early 20s.
No, but I'm saying if I was talking to one person who's 20, I would just say that they're 20.
Yeah,
if I'm talking to a 21, 22, 23, I might say they're in their early 20s.
It works the same way, bro. Because if you were talking to a 22-year-old, you would just say, you're 22. If you knew they were 22, you'd say,
early 20s, so
like that.
But you do that to a 20-year-old too.
I would say, you're 20, or whatever.
Yeah, I think I agree. Like, you're 20.
Waffling, bro. You fully would say you're in your early 20s. You would.
I don't think I would.
You wouldn't even. I don't think
it's barely even in your 20s to even be like it's early 20s.
Yeah.
Like you're barely 20.
You've not done nothing in
that's
20s
what.
yet.
I might say that you're barely 20. Like you're. I might say that.
You might say that, but it depends on the point you're trying to make.
Yeah.
If the person's like, I'm so old, then you might be like, you're barely 20.
Yeah.
But it depends what the point is you're trying to make. If you're like.
But that's the point. 22-year-old said, I'm so old. And you're like, you're in your early 20s. You ain't old.
No, you'd be like, you're 22. You're like, if you're just talking to one person, more often than not, you're probably going to say their age if you know what their age is. If you don't, that's when you start generalizing, saying your early 20s. You're talking to a group, you're kind of in your early 20s.
I feel like I would still generalize.
Or, for example, if someone's saying something a bit more long term, like if say say my nephew when he turns 20, he's not 20 yet, but say when he turns 20, and he's like, got this party on the weekend, and I've got to do this, I've got to do that, can't be bothered. Da, da, da. I might be like, bro, you're in your early 20s. This is time to do that. Like I'm not gonna go, you're 20. I'll be like, no, you're in your early 20s. This is time to do all that. And don't tell me you wouldn't.
I don't think I would. I might say you're young. This is the time to do that. I'm thinking about it.
Now it's just semantics.
I'm thinking about it, and I don't think I would. I don't think I've ever have said to someone in their 20s, who is 20 years old, that they're in their early 20s. And I don't think I even thought.
I just did it. You just did it. You were trying to say someone who's 20 and you said in their 20s. That was that Freudian slip. Your mind is telling you that you would do it, bro. You literally just did it. You literally just did it. That's exactly what happened.
I mean, yeah, I've lost the argument. Unfortunately, a slip up has not made me lose the argument.
But yeah, basically, I think that's all I did. I went and saw my nephew that weekend, and then I don't think I've done anything else of note. I changed jobs in the last 2 weeks. That's happened in the last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So it's just been like overwhelmed with lots of new information, but it's been good.
Lucky.
My new team's been very welcoming to me. So
lucky.
Nice. Yeah.
Stole that job from me, by the way.
I didn't steal it. I won it. Sounds like a skill issue, mate.
Yeah, no, it was a skill issue.
What have I done? I went down the pub one day with work colleagues. Just a pub near work. Had a couple drinks, then
couple
bevies, you know. I went to Tucker Social in O2 on Monday, which is the football kind of like virtual AR hitting the ball at a screen sort of thing.
Yeah,
targets and that. It's fun, very fun. Would recommend.
Got that precision.
I was the best striker. I was top striker.
Blue luck.
I had the ego.
Egoist.
But it was jammy because like in bowling when you have the things up, like you obviously bowl and it's bounce everywhere. So that's kind of what it was like because it's in a
walls,
building, because it's got walls. If it hits the wall and hits it, it counts. So,
but isn't it like then you have like specific points on the thing you have to hit?
Yeah. So like it'll
so
be.
if you have the techers to hit off
That's
the
what I
wall,
say. Off the wall, hit it. It's still hitting it. So like, hey, I'm taking it. But yeah, and then it's cool because it's got like a couple arcade machines which had like old school FIFA or football games, and then it's got like
This is
football.
this is what we needed at Babylon Park as well. Sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier. So if they had like football games, I think more people might have been involved.
Yeah.
I feel like they needed a fighting game, Tekken or Street Fighter or something like that. There were just gaps in the arcade for adults anyway.
Yeah.
They had a karaoke room as well, but I didn't go in there.
How karaoke's sick? You man should have gone and done that.
Karaoke, bro.
We were into at Janine's house, my sister's house last time.
That's more internal. That's more internal. So like I can get jiggy with that because that's you're in someone's house.
It's a vibe.
Surrounded by friendly faces and whatnot. But yeah, no, karaoke out of doors is my worst nightmare. Especially with work colleagues, because then Monday morning they were like, "Oh yeah, you were singing." No, I ain't trying to hear that.
Awkward, but hey man, karaoke can be fun.
Nah, man. But yeah, sorry.
But yeah, then I went cinema once. What else have I done? Went out for dinner yesterday to a Korean barbecue place, which was. That was quite nice. It was very full after that.
Did you did they do the barbecue in front of you and all that?
No, it was one that you do the barbecue yourself. So it's like a buffet, and then
So
it's like a buffet, and then you get whatever you want, like the meats or veg or whatever, and then just whack it all on the grill, and then you eat. But it's a lot of meat I don't eat, so they have like proper foods as well. So I like that kind of stuff.
It was like all beef.
A lot of beef, pork, belly, like them kind of things. They had some like chicken thighs and things like that, but yeah.
You don't like chicken thighs like that?
Not huge. I can eat them, but not a huge fan of them.
So what did you have?
I had some chicken thighs, and then they had like chicken wings. They had like rice. They had sausages.
Was that like pre-cooked stuff?
Yeah, so the wings and that were pre-cooked. And I tried some ribs, that beef ribs. They weren't good. Yeah, tried like
beef ribs.
Yeah,
I didn't know they did beef ribs.
Yeah, they don't do it often.
What ribs?
It's normally pork.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, because I just don't like the texture of like proper beef. So it's just like chewing. I'm just like, nah, this just tastes. It tastes like nothing, and it's just I got chewing gum in my car if I weren't chewing gum. And then I tried some pork something or beef something, but it wasn't good. I wasn't a fan of that. Then they had some of the veggie dishes, which were quite good actually. And then there was this one thing, I don't even know what it was, but it tasted really good, but it just, the texture of it was so weird. It was almost like gnocchi, but it wasn't, I don't know what it was.
Was it dumpling or?
No, it was like, so it's in a sauce. It was in a sauce, and it was like, they look like pasta, like penne pasta. Mm-hmm. It looked like that, but it was thick. It was like thicker, so it was gnocchi texture, but penne pasta shaped.
Interesting. So
I don't know what it was, but it tasted banging. But yeah, I don't know what it was, but I need to find out because that sauce was good, the thing was good, but and then that's about it for me, I think. Obviously my Christmas party is on Thursday actually, so I went to look for some suit trousers earlier.
Suit trousers?
Yeah, black tie.
Oh, for Christmas?
Yeah, ours is always black tie. I hate it. I'm like, just
turn it up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I hate it. I saw something that I was so close to buying it for it, but it's like it's almost like a tracksuit, but it's a suit style tracksuit. It looks so sick. I was like, I really want to get that and just.
You need to show me that because I feel like it's going to be horrible.
That sounds good.
It was
you
sick.
would say that. And this guy, we had a conversation at my nephew's place, and he was like, "I don't care about what I'm wearing. I'd be wearing." That's horrible.
What do you mean?
It's about comfort, my G.
That's horrible.
That looks good, bro.
That is sick.
That looks like a boiler suit.
Nah. It's comfy as hell, man.
It's comfy as hell, and it looks.
I mean, I can imagine it's comfortable. It looks like you're a janitor. if you had like if you had a mop bucket.
Nah, man. If I had a shirt under that,
you literally look like a janitor. Like literally, like or put on like a raggedy old hat and you look like you're homeless, bruv.
that's why I ain't had a trim yet. Now I got a trim but all this now.
Nah.
Oh nah, man. It was comfortable as hell. I was like, I really want to get
I'm
this.
sure it looks comfortable, but that's not. You can't wear that to a black tie event.
That's why I didn't get it. 'Cause I was like, but I'm like, I could wear this to a formal event, but not black tie level.
I don't think you could wear that to a formal event.
With a shirt
I think you could wear
because they're smart trousers. So like, if I didn't have the top on, it would just look like suit trousers
smart.
and stuff.
I need to see them in real life though, because I'm like smart trousers are not all made the same.
Yeah,
like smart trousers have very different levels of smartness. I would say you could wear that to like a smart casual type vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know about like smart. Like if other people are in suits, I don't think you should be wearing that. Put it that way. If the other men are in suits of some kind,
that's why I was like, I don't think I can get away with it. If everyone's wearing suits and I got this, like, if a shirt underneath and that, I don't know, it might be able to rock it.
I
But
don't know, mate. I don't see the vision. Maybe you two can see something I don't, but I don't see that vision. If it's just like one of them ones where it's like shirts and chinos kind of vibe,
yeah,
I think you could probably get away with
I think that's too formal. Then I'm
no,
like, nah.
man, that's such a casual look. It's such a casual fit. Like. That's quite casual, I would say.
It was so comfy. I tried it. I was like, I really want this, but I'm like, nah, I don't need it.
That's already the levels, bro. If it's comfortable, it's not smart, bro. Anything to be smart, you have to be uncomfortable.
But this is the what's the word? This is the difference there. It's smart and comfortable. It's
it doesn't exist. You have to be. That's why to be smart, you have to choke yourself. That's why you have the tie. Because you have to be uncomfortable. You have to choke yourself.
Oh my
and for women, you have to wear like big heels. You have to like bust up your ankle. To be smart, you have to be uncomfortable.
Cram your toes into some shoes.
Yeah, to some slim
tight shoes.
Yeah, to be smart, you have to be uncomfortable.
We need to redefine smartness to
Go
comfort as well.
Go wear them disgusting leather shoes that just give you like blisters.
I hate them so much.
Like, you have to wear them like 5 times before so they don't slip on the dance floor.
Exactly.
Don't fall over.
Exactly. To be smart, you have to be uncomfortable, bro. This is just the rules. I don't make the rules, unfortunately.
You might not make the rules, but I like to break them, so I won't. I'll be aware. That's
You
why
had to break it.
I ordered my trainers to the awards ceremony.
Yeah.
When it was full suit and tie.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not putting on those stupid ass. Like I actually bought shoes for it, and I was like, I don't want to wear these. I don't care. I'm just wearing my trainers.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of get away with that, but yeah, I don't recommend it. I'm like, just yeah.
I do have to just do suit, but I was tempted. I was very tempted by that.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but yeah, I feel like the only way, I'm trying to think, how can you be more comfortable and thing? I feel like the only way
to wear big clothes.
That's what I was gonna say. Is if you go for that instead of being like slim fit, if you go for that
the relaxed,
relaxed look, and the more relaxed you get, the less formal it looks.
Yeah,
that's true.
So, but that's doable. Yeah, you can do like a kind of straight leg trouser, and then like a kind of like a looser blazer. That kind of just has a bit more room or whatever. You'll be comfortable, and then you just get a tie, and you just don't tie it too tight, I guess, and you can rock and roll, you're good. But yeah,
that's me.
Let us know how that goes, man. I want to see the fit when I need to see how it comes together. You know, make sure your belt is matching your shoes.
It's all just gonna be black.
Okay, that's fine as long as your belt matches your shoes. You know.
Yeah, it's all just gonna be black. I'm like, I need to.
And make sure you have a pocket square.
Oh my god, no.
But the pocket square can't match the tie too closely. It has to be like, it can't be too matchy. Like that looks like
you can't have a plain black pocket square and a black tie.
No.
I'm doing like the John Wick Halloween last year. Just black everything. Black tie, black shirt, black suit, black shoes.
No.
Might even get some black sunglasses.
Okay. Right, we don't wear black shirts. That's a no.
I do.
No. Black shirts, you only wear black shirts if you're a waiter. So
that's when you wear the waistcoat and white shirt.
No, black shirt. If you wanna go and start serving, then wear a black shirt. White shirt is for guests. Or
I might wear a grey one, to be fair. I might get a light grey shirt.
More reasonable than a black shirt. Don't wear a black tie unless you're going to a funeral.
It's a black tie event.
Are you wearing a bow tie?
No.
Don't wear a black long tie unless you go to a funeral. If it's a bow tie, it's fine. Don't wear a black long tie. So if you're gonna wear a normal tie,
Yeah.
can't be black
Why not? What's wrong with black tie?
because it looks like you're going to a funeral. There certain items of clothing have like things behind them,
Yeah.
like that it just represents. So yeah, a black tie, like in most cases, just feels funeral.
But you can't call it a black tie event and then expect people to not wear black ties.
Black tie event means black bow tie. So if you're wearing a black bow tie,
It's not called black bow tie event. It's called black tie.
So by black tie, they're referring to the bow tie, my G.
Hey man, it's proper English. Let's start thinking proper English out here.
Black bow tie is not as snappy. Oh yes, it's a black bow tie event. It's not as snappy like it's black tie. And then white tie, you wear a white bow tie.
I thought white
White
tie
tie
is like super fancy. Like
It is super fancy.
It's more fancy than black tie.
It is
Yeah.
more fancy than black
I've
tie.
never heard of
And
a
you
white tie
wear,
event.
but you wear a white bow tie for that.
I didn't even know that. I thought you have to wear like the white tuxedos and that.
No. So you still, in fact, I think for the most part, you still can wear like a black suit, but it's with a white bow tie, and your suit has to have like so many specific details.
Yeah.
Like it's so fancy. Like I feel like it's one of the ones where they have like the tail. Thing,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
You might even have like a top hat and all
Oh,
sorts
okay.
of stuff. And then white bow tie. It's like very, very fancy. And your shirt is white
Like
and obviously
frilly and
and
yeah.
all that sort of stuff with the cuffs and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
Sounds like nonsense.
Literally.
If someone invites me into a white tie event, I'm not going, bitch. Because like, I'm not someone who's going to break. I'm not you, man. Who's just going to break the dress code. I will just not attend.
Like, yeah, if you want me to do that, I have to break for me to be there, I have to break the dress code because I'm not dressing myself like that.
I'm wearing the
It's not happening.
tracksuit suit.
Oh my days. I'll just be like, sorry, I can't do the dress code. That means I'm not coming. So yeah. But yeah, no. Let us know what you wear in the end.
Yeah, we'll do.
But don't go looking like you're going to a funeral, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Do it.
Too much black, you're gonna look like.
I might do the black shirt and like a colourful tie or something.
Do you not have a white shirt? Why do you want to wear a black shirt?
Because I like wearing black. Man, I wear black.
Okay, man, I wear black. I mean, fair enough.
I was tempted to go blue suit and black shirt, but then I don't know if my blue suit fits right or not. So
that's also not the color combination.
that works.
Yeah, blue suit, black shirt don't sound great.
No.
Nah, that works. I like that.
Hey, man, we all like what we like. We all like what you like. I would just say, if it was me, what color suits do you have? You have the brown suit that you wore to Elliot's wedding. I remember that.
I got 2 black ones, I think, and the blue one, or 2 blue ones.
Okay, pick one. White shirt, non-black tie. You're good. Like, you don't need to reinvent the wheel, bro. Like, it's so simple. Any suit you want, any of those suits are good. White shirt, a tie that is not black. In fact, you can wear a black tie with any of the suits that are not black.
Yeah.
So if you're wearing the black suit, no black tie, because now that's funeral. If you're wearing a brown suit, you can probably get away with a black tie. But again, don't wear a black shirt as well. Wear white. Because why are you going to put the black tie on the black shirt? I don't know, it doesn't...
It just all blends in so nicely.
You don't want it to blend in, though.
You
That's
do.
not what you...
That's why I want to blend
One
in.
colour.
Yeah, just
All the
one
way
colour.
through.
Just
That's not the point of the accessory. The accessory is not meant to blend in. That's why people wear white shirts and then ties on top. It's not meant to just blend in.
I want it to blend. I'm just like, don't look at me. I just want to blend into the background.
My clothes don't need to stand out.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to draw no one's attention.
It's not about drawing attention. It's about just...
I barely want to be here, so that means do not look at me.
I've got a bow tie. I'll lend you a bow tie.
Okay, I'm not doing bow tie. Is it a tied bow tie or a clip on?
That's clip on. I have time for all that. Clip on bow tie. I'll lend you a bow tie.
I've never worn a bow tie. Well, since I was like 9, I don't think I've worn a bow
Bow
tie. in
ties
my
look...
life.
Hey, my LinkedIn picture is me in a bow tie. I think it looks fire. Like, let me see if I can find it real quick. Can I just show you?
I feel like you have to have like you have to have certain shirts for bow ties as well. The ones where they have the smaller collar.
Kind of, in a way. But you can get away with it without. It's black and white, but
It's a good picture.
Oh, that's a good picture.
looking fire with my pocket square and everything.
That's
bro.
a very fancy photo. Even the shirt has that's one of them tuxedo
dress
shirts.
shirt, yeah.
Dress
It's a dress
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got to dress to the fit. Imagine I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna wear, black shirt, black tie, and then when the photographer came, snapped my picture, I would have looked back at the picture and do you know what? Yeah,
You still look fire.
I wish I wore my dress shirt and my bow tie. Like, for a photographer, I fully like that picture. was on my phone, like whatnot. Had my phone in my hand. I was just kind of looking around because I'd only just got there.
Yeah.
I was looking around, whatever. The photographer must have seen me, just snapped me, whatever. When I got the pictures back, I was like, oh my God, such a good candid photo. Had to crop out the fact that I had my phone in my hand because, you know, that's not quite as good. But yeah, if I was just like, what's wrong with you?
Huh?
What's wrong with you? Why are you making faces? Oh, man's playing games. Like,
I'm talking and I'm listening. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out before it's too late.
Yeah, but if I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna wear black shirt, black tie, whatever. He probably would have looked at me and he was like, oh, no, that fit ain't worth it.
That guy's not picturesque.
Yeah, that fit ain't worth it. Like, I ain't gonna waste my film on this.
Nah, but you still look fire in that. You might have even more fire.
Nah.
You might have been like, yeah, nah, this all works. This all works.
Nah, let me Google waiter. I want to see what happens.
I feel like waiter would be
There's
white shirt, waistcoat.
There's the waistcoat aspect. There's the waistcoat aspect, I'm sure.
Maybe
But
even
I feel like, okay, I'm seeing a black waistcoat. Okay, so I'm seeing that. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. This sort of vibe is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but how many of them wearing white shirts?
Vibe. So there's a lot wearing white shirts. I'm not gonna dispute that.
Look at that first one, bow tie as well. That will be me.
But
it's when you put the suit jacket over that, it becomes less waiter, more
more attendee.
But I'm not keeping the suit jacket on the whole night. There's no way. I'll probably keep it on until I get there and let's go straight off. So,
but I'm not talking about like fancy event waiter. I'm talking about like your spoons waiter, and they're like, yeah, this with the whole bow tie stuff is very fancy upper class kind of waiter. But I'm talking about like the kind of like more casual one, and the black shirt is so like. There's loads of people wearing black shirts, and that's more of your kind of
wearing white shirts as well, man.
But that's all the fancy ones. Like that's all
But the biggest thing is you're looking at it and saying, "Oh, he'll look like a waiter," but he doesn't think he'll look like a waiter. So who cares? Who cares what anyone else thinks?
I mean, I guess.
And if the white shirt guy, look at that guy there, the one you hovered over, white shirt waiter. That's what I would look like as well.
But he looks like a waiter because he's wearing an apron, and that's not like a proper white shirt. That's like a chef's
jacket, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not.
At the end of the day, you should just look. You should
wear what I feel comfortable.
Wherever you feel, and also as long as you feel comfortable and don't feel like you're breaking dress code, then it don't matter.
Yeah, that's literally why I didn't get this tracksuit one, because I was like, that will definitely be too far breaking dress code. And people are wearing black tie event, like one guy was telling me, like, showing me what he's gonna wear. Like, does he think this will be okay? It's a turtleneck under his suit, and I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
That'll be fine. All right, we're on GQ. GQ men. The fashion bloody thing. This is how you should dress. Exactly like Michael B. Jordan.
Nah, I prefer Idris's fit.
Well, then do that. He's wearing a white shirt.
I don't have the suit though for that.
It's just, bro, you got a few days. Like
all the funds for that. I have Idris over money.
I was gonna say tweet Idris like, yo, Maggie, who's your tailor? Or you can do ASAP Rocky's thing. This is what I'm telling you to do, is do what ASAP Rocky's done.
I probably will just do what ASAP's got on, to be fair. Just black suit.
There are no more pictures.
I don't like wearing white shirts.
Black suit, white shirt, not a black tie.
White shirt makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, why? I don't know. Just don't like wearing them.
I don't know what it is, but when I saw myself in the white shirt for the awards, I didn't feel nice.
That's so strange.
I put a black shirt on, I feel nice.
That's so strange.
Same with white t-shirts. I don't like wearing white t-shirts too much. Nah.
I used to be like that, but I think it was more the fear of like dropping something on it.
It might be that. Yeah, it might be that. I feel like I just can't be trusted with them.
Now with white t-shirts, I just feel clean.
That is
white
true.
T-shirts, just a good crisp,
when it's
clean
crisp,
white
t-shirt,
it's just like, oh, that's fresh.
Yeah,
that's clean. I do like a black t-shirt though. I'll never like black shirts. I think my black shirt days are done. I don't think I'll ever wear a black shirt again. But a black t-shirt, black tie, looking like a shadow. Like, yes, love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like a white t-shirt. If I'm gonna wear a shirt, like a formal shirt, it's gonna be a white shirt most of the time.
Yeah.
Or it's either white shirt or like a light blue shirt. Those are my two options. I'm not wearing black shirt, not wearing grey shirt more than so. Certain man can wear the pink shirt. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Probably white or light blue are probably my two options in terms of like formal shirts. If it's a casual shirt, we can get a bit crazy with it.
Yeah.
Like formal shirts, white or baby blue kind of vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, copy ASAP Rocky. He's a cool guy.
Cool cat.
Yeah, copy that look. Like you don't have to do, or do Lissa Nagaib and
Go for the white
go
suit.
for the cream. What's his name again? Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet, that's it.
Timothy.
Yeah. Pom Wadiba Tradies.
I think I was actually going to say Paul, and he said Timothy the other night. It's Timothy Chalamet, isn't it?
Yeah. But when I said what's his name,
Yeah, I was in my head. Paul was with the name, and then
that's funny.
Go for all his names.
Wonka.
Oh man, the Madib. Oh man,
Did you watch Wonka?
Yeah,
was it good?
it was alright. Yeah,
It was alright, yeah,
it was
it was
decent.
fun.
I've not seen it.
It was better than I thought it would be.
Alright, before we go and play our first song, let's actually take a quick look at White Tie. I want to see some pictures, very, very, very quick.
I've never even heard of a white tie event.
It's very fancy. Like
Like with the long like
the
tail feathers and
coattails.
stuff, and like you got the coattails, you got the white bow tie, like I said, white waistcoat, like like the full trimmings.
Nah, man, I'm doing the Fresh Prince, coming with the vest, the cover bun, like halfway, hat backwards.
Yeah, you got like the little flower and stuff as well.
Okay, I feel like I've seen people dressed like this on TV, but I've never
Yeah.
like,
It's very
heard it
Benedict
referred to.
Cumberbatch, I say. Like it's very Benedict Cumberbatch vibes. Apparently, to do the white tie, you have to have a white full dress shirt with white peak wing collar, okay, a white bow tie, a white shirt studs, black double-breasted waistcoat. Okay, it has to be double-breasted. That's very.
what does that
formal.
even mean, by the way?
It's the way it buttons up. So you know the ones that go like button there and then button there. So
Yeah.
they're double-breasted ones.
Okay.
Rather
So
than
then
the ones
when
that
it's-
meet in the middle.
Yeah, so when it's buttoned up, it's buttoned up. There's two pieces of fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas when it's single, it's not.
I see.
And then white waist. So you wear, a black double-breasted tailcoat, and a white waistcoat, white cufflinks, black pleated pants with satin stripe, and then black Oprah pumps or patent leather Oxfords on the feet. So
Specifically Oxfords or pumps. Not you can't even wear like young wallabies or
loafer.
loafers. Yeah.
No, wallabies, you can't wear wallabies to anything like smart. Wallabies are so casual.
What, black wallabies?
Yeah.
You can wear a black wallaby surely.
To wear.
With a suit.
See, the thing is,
Leather
right?
wallabies.
The thing is, I've been wearing suits for about a good portion of my career now, right? So I've learned a lot about suits. And the idea of wearing wallabies with a suit is actually kind of offensive to me now.
How?
It's just not.
I feel like loafers are as informal as wallabies, aren't they?
Loafers aren't great if you're gonna do a suit,
Yeah.
but they're more acceptable than wallabies for sure. I would say.
I don't know. I feel like wallabies can. You can get,
Wallabies are like school shoes, bruv.
yeah, you wear small formal trousers in school as well.
You should not be dressing as an adult man like how you used to dress at school.
Comfortable.
Bruv, look at it. You can't be wearing these with bloody with a suit. Look at what I just.
No, but the like leather black ones or something.
These are leather black ones. They're just it's suede leather, but like this.
Yeah.
No, bruv. No. I'm sorry. No.
Nah, actually, no, you can't be wearing those.
That's what I'm saying.
You can wear them with a suit.
No,
Nah, you
man.
can't be. They're too stubby in the front.
Yeah.
You gotta be pointy.
I don't want no wingtips,
Yes,
man.
it's gotta be pointy.
I like my round shoes.
If you want a round shoe, it's got to be like a it's got to be a derby then. If you wanted something rounded, it's got to be a derby.
they're still too pointy. They're basically
They're
pointed.
still rounded. They're rounded. It's got to be a derby. It can't be. It can't be. Yeah, man. It's got to be a derby. If you want something rounded, it has to be.
They're not even rounded. They're pointy. They're
they
pointy
are.
as hell.
They are rounded in comparison to
Like the tip
to a
is
true
rounded,
pointy.
but the shoe's pointy.
Oh,
I mean,
like the toe
shoe
is
like,
rounded.
Yeah. The
that's
shoe
what. Oh, I
is-
thought that's what you're talking about. The toe.
No, I mean the actual like the wallabies. The whole shoe feels more like it's right. Whereas these ones point into
Yeah.
a round.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's just what formal shoes look like in our society, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you.
The wallabies are not formal. They are school kid.
Yeah, man. Or like you can wear them casually, like whatever. But like loafers, loafers are still too casual for the most part for a suit. But you can more get away with this.
I would wear loafers personally. I won't go as far as the derbies. I can't wear
That's
them.
fine.
I do loafers.
That's fine. That's what I'm saying. You can more get away with, I mean, in 2024, you can wear trainers and suits at the end of the day. But I feel like if you're trying to be...
You said 2022?
2024.
That's a 2024.
Okay, sorry.
I feel like if you're trying to be like actually like formal, if it's like, okay, this is one event that I'm going to wear formal, I feel like, you have to go for like an Oxford or a Derby or a Rogue or like one of them kind of like.
Just as you said, be uncomfortable.
Or you do I think if you can't go quite so far, I think you can, and loafers is as far as you can go, then do it.
Oh yeah, I'm 100%. I'm doing loafers. I'm not.
But you have to wear. It has to be leather sole loafers. It's leather sole.
What, hard sole?
Hard. I just mean hard.
Nah,
sole.
man, can't do that either.
No,
not
you can't be
along.
doing. You can't be doing
Rubber sole, mate.
Rubber sole. Nah, like what these Doc Martens.
Nah, it'd be like flat ones, but like I just don't want to be clip-clopping along.
You have to be
like the brown ones. Not them ones, the one above. Yeah, they're them ones. Actually, no, they still got a bit of a heel.
Those are the that would be fine.
But nah, like, I'd get ones without heels.
Ones without heels.
Yeah, so almost like driving shoes.
Heels, bruv.
Driving shoes don't.
Are you're looked at talking about slippers, bruv.
Basically, like them is that one? The like
this is what a bottom of a loafer should look like.
Nah,
it should be a little heel. And
nah,
it's
them ones there in the middle, next to the green ones.
Next to these ones.
Yeah.
Give
me them.
I feel like you could wear those.
No.
Give me them.
These are like these are for women. Like you should, as a man.
What do you mean they're for women?
As a man.
There definitely are male shoes that look like that.
They are male ones.
I don't think I've seen.
Oh, they were say women, but they're called driving shoes.
They're not loafers then. That's what I'm saying.
Seen men wearing shoes that look like that.
Driving loafer. That's
with no like sole.
Yeah.
There's literally no.
No sole. Maybe a sole, but like a small one, like a thin one.
Like them blue ones there on the far right, like.
These are so casual. You cannot wear those with a suit. They're so casual.
Why not?
Because they're so casual.
I don't think they look formal to me.
You man just don't know what formal is, bruv. Look at okay. Scrolling down, there's not been one formal outfit. Jeans and a shirt, jeans and a jumper, jeans. This guy's wearing a hoodie and whatever the hell this is. I guess that doesn't count. This guy's wearing a floral shirt. This is jeans. Not one formal thing. This is like not formal. Not one formal thing.
Ooh.
That guy's wearing a suit.
What this?
Yeah.
Those are chinos. Those aren't smart.
He's wearing a blazer though.
The guy in the middle who's sitting down, what's he wearing?
Those are chinos. Not smart.
They're wearing blazers, man. They're smart.
They're formal enough, bro.
They're not formal. So you guys don't understand. This is Carlton Banks. It's not formal. It's just Carlton Banks attire. It's not formal. Because they're wearing a blazer. That's not. It doesn't automatically mean formal.
But it's more.
They just
it's
dress.
more formal
they just
than the way I dress.
It's formal enough for me.
Yeah.
No, it's still casual. It's just a different type of casual than what you guys are used to.
And it's close to the formal.
For you guys, it's just it's not that close.
Closer than anything.
It's literally the exact same as loafers, but with a different heel.
But it changes so much.
But it doesn't.
It does, bruv. All right, imagine your Jordan ones, right,
yeah,
or whatever. Imagine that you take the midsole or whatever, and instead of that, you swap it with the loafer bottom.
Yeah.
Would you be like, oh, that's the same shoe?
Yeah, but they'd be horrible.
But you wouldn't say it's the same shoe.
They are the same shoe, basically. So you stop the flat heel and put a loafer heel on it. It doesn't change the shoe,
man. Nah, man. You might as well wear, if you're gonna do that. You might as well just do.
It's like have you seen the golfing?
You might as well grab these, bruv. The New Balance loafers.
Hey, these are kind of cold. Hey, send me that link.
Tam, this is what you say they're called.
You really think?
No,
that?
I'm joking.
joking.
They're ugly. They're very ugly.
But this is what you guys are basically saying to me right now. You're like, oh yeah, like it's basically the same thing. Like,
No, because the thing is with these is the heel looks like a trainer, so that looks more like a trainer than the actual smart shoe.
Yeah.
Whereas with the other ones, the heel is flat, so it doesn't look like a.
But it's flat with like AstroTurf, like bloody.
No, but you can. There some has the AstroTurf, but you can get them with like just hard, like rubber soles, and it's just flat.
Anyway, this has been such a big tangent. I'm not gonna change your minds, but like for me personally, I think you should just wear a penny loafer. Literally, like that.
What,
if
the
you're gonna
wingtip
wear
ones?
a loafer and you want to be as formal as possible, just get a nice pair of penny loafers. Like,
Jeans, chinos.
what?
The guy, the middleweight jeans.
But I told you already that loafers aren't formal. I told you that from the jump. But I said if you're going to wear a loafer, it has to be a penny loafer. Or I would recommend a penny loafer. If you're going, they're not formal. They're not a formal shoe. They're just not. But if you're going to do it, I think it has to be this version more than anything. But like I said, if I was you, I would wear a Derby. Whoops. This is what I would really recommend if you were really going for it. Is these
jeans, chinos, jeans.
Bro,
You can wear
whatever,
you're googling. It's just not.
You can wear whatever. This is a proper suit. Okay, there you go. That's the first time we've seen a proper suit on anything. Right.
Yeah, but there's hella chinos and stuff as well.
This again, proper suit trousers. There's more of this. Anything can be worn with anything.
Exactly, yeah.
And the Derbies are not the most formal shoe, but you can get away with it better. You can definitely get away with it better.
Those you said are not formal.
They're not the most formal shoe, I said. They're not the most formal. But they are quite formal. Again, suit trousers. We're seeing way more like actual suits.
If I was gonna wear a shoe, I'd wear
Actual
that.
suit.
If I was gonna wear like a shoe with, I'd buy a Derby. I'm pretty sure that's what I bought the ones I bought.
Derbies are good. And once they're broken in, they can be. Not even they can be. They are quite comfortable once they're broken in.
I think
I'm never gonna break them in. I don't wear them enough.
Just wear them.
Of me, same. Which
Wear
is the
them
reason
around
why I was like, I'm
wear
not
them
doing
around
it.
the gaff before the event, and then you'll be alright.
I also think my feet are just so wide these days.
That's one thing. I don't think
Eft.
shoes are made for like actual real people's feet shape.
Yeah.
I think they make the shoe to be aesthetic, and then your foot just has to fit.
Yeah.
It's just
But I feel like my
designed
foot just makes the shoe look stupid because it's just
yeah.
like the bottom will be tight because my foot's not really affecting that bit.
Yeah.
But then the top will be like stretched out because my foot is just stretching it out.
Yeah. I don't think they're designing shoes for feet.
Like to buy a shoe that actually fits the width of my feet, I have to get like a shoe that does not fit the length of my feet at all.
We haven't even talked about boots. You could wear a boot.
What, with a suit? Boots with a suit. Yeah,
Depending on the style, yeah. Obviously not bloody Tim's.
Wellingtons.
Wellingtons.
Yeah.
You could wear, you could get like a very formal Chelsea boot.
I feel like they're less
They're
formal
casual
than
as well, but I'm trying to help you. They're probably informality. They're probably about the same, but you can get like a kind of formal Chelsea shoe, Chelsea boot.
You're a changed man, bro. You're not from the streets no more.
I'm in my 30s. You know? What do you want me to do?
Talk about
you want me to do?
Chelsea boots and
Yeah. I mean, it's not the best look, but it can work. It can work. Like this guy's actually.
to be fair, Yel's been trying to wear Chelsea boots and like chinos and that for about 5 years now. He's saying that's the look. He's like, yeah, that's the look.
Don't exaggerate. Don't exaggerate.
Bro, I'm sure like before COVID, how you were telling bro, it's time.
Before COVID
We need somewhere in the turtlenecks, the chinos, the Chelsea boots.
This guy's waffling before COVID. Nah, it's been. I've mentioned it maybe 2 years, but I'm like just expand a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Like my whole thing is why, and the reason why I've been saying that is like if we're going out or whatever and we're having these events to like just actually dress up for it.
Yeah.
Like if it's like someone's birthday party or whatever that we're going to, like a big milestone birthday, like jeans and a t-shirt. I wear jeans and a t-shirt every day.
Yeah.
Like why not just and crepes? I wear like trainers every day. Why not like actually make that effort or make that to wear something a bit different, a bit like
You wear a nice t-shirt, a nice pair of jeans, and some nice clean trips you ain't worn in ages or something.
Yeah, your everyday is a 40 pound pair of jeans. Wear a £100 pair of jeans.
Yeah.
Nice ones.
I'd never wear £40 pair of jeans.
I mean, neither do I.
Baller.
Neither do I. But
Ew.
my point was, you wear
Smells like porn,
I don't know about you, mate, but you will never catch me in a £40 pair of jeans. Is what I'm saying. I'm joking. But nah, man. Like literally, like I'm just like class it up. You know, add some class to it. I'm joking. But I'm just like, no, it's just about just doing something different. I think that was more the point of just like, you know, like if it was down to me, I would fully dress like an anime character like all the time.
What character? What character? Like Jono.
No, not like Giorno. I'm just like Kai from
Oh my god.
From Beyblade.
Obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! That's it. Kaiba. That's not for you, man.
Oh, Kaiba. No, Kai.
I was just like
scarf and everything.
Yeah. No. But like literally like an outfit with like just all the details. That's what I'm saying. Just the random like the baggy trousers, the crepes with the side vest, the arm piece, the scarf. Like literally.
All the accessories.
Just accessorize. Like Kaiba's not even a bad shout, you know.
With the big jacket.
Yeah, the
long
big
coat.
The big coat.
The best again. Like best coat.
Bro, that coat is clean, bro. Like he's got two of them. This coat was clean as well. Like I'm down. Giorno Giovanna's not a bad shout either. Although I think I would lean more to Bucciarati. Actually, yeah, this is too much chest.
Chest out.
Too much. Oh no, both of them are too much chest.
I was wondering if this was the chest out guy.
Too much chest. But I would Bucciarati is killing it. I'd definitely do Bucciarati. But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Anime characters dress hard, bruv. Like even Goku's little gi or whatever it is he's wearing is clean.
Yeah, to be fair, I feel like Vegeta's suit looks comfortable as hell. I'd rock that every day.
Or like during the Margin Blue saga.
Yeah, or like new Vegeta.
Not this.
Not saying Saga.
Oh,
Vegeta,
onesie
no.
Vegeta.
Yeah. Or like new like Super Vegeta where he just got the vest if he needs it. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, with the long sleeve, I can get down with that.
Yeah.
The short sleeve is a bit. I mean, the cut off.
Yeah, the vest one is.
So then, question. We need to go to our break, but question: who is the anime character with the best drip? Don't say Gon. I know you.
I mean, why would I say Gon?
I don't know. Just any excuse.
Hisoka though.
Do you know what?
With the heart.
Do you know what? That's not even a. And the boss of the Phantom Troop as well, he had that shit on.
Yeah, true.
Wait, yeah. Hey, the pose as well, he's so calm. I'm not mad at it. What's the Phantom Troop's boss name?
Crollo. CHRLO. Lucifer.
Yeah, man. With the clean.
With the fur.
With the fur, bro. The fur coat. Yeah. And the no shirt underneath, showing off the abs. Oh. Like, yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah. Like, all right. Who are we saying?
He's best dressed.
Bro.
Leo. With the Japanese businessman suit.
Yeah, like Ace from Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright.
Just the standard, everyday suit. I'm trying to think who actually like him.
I don't think there's any person I'm anime character I'm looking at. I'm like, you're dressed real nice. Like, I don't think that ever happens.
No.
Nah.
I think Ichigo's when he's in his thing. I just think the Soul Reaper thing is just
It's
hard.
I mean,
it's like a dressing gown, basically, isn't it?
Sick.
Yeah, like it's just it's kind of cold.
Specifically Bankai.
It's
Bankai.
It's Bankai ones. Yeah,
it's there.
Oh yeah, no.
Nah, in the middle on the second row.
Oh yeah. Hard.
Sick.
That's cold. That is cold. I'm trying to think like. There are definitely some characters.
OG Naruto, just a casual tracksuit with orange tracksuit. That'll be me probably.
There are better dressed people in OG Naruto for sure.
Oh yeah, no, better dressed for sure. Like the whole Shinobi dressed better than like with the vest and that.
Shinobi fit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you saying OG Naruto?
Because that's how I would dress.
Oh my god.
The bright orange with the blue accent.
Oh my god.
Bro, Shippuden Naruto is better than OG Naruto.
True, actually, yeah. Shippuden Naruto, his outfits, it looks better.
For the Toad Stage Naruto.
With the red coat, yeah.
Yeah.
Cold.
Even Naruto in like thingy, if you took away all the color, all the yellow color, his aura.
In the cloak thing.
If we could see that without like the aura, it'd probably be sick.
Yeah, this coat, gangster. This is what I mean when I would say I would just have like just coats and accessories, bro. It's just crazy.
Imagine seeing you walk down the road, it's just like Naruto.
But that's why I couldn't do it. Like this is what I would want in my head. This is what I want to do, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to draw that much attention to it. Like it's just too much. It's too much. Even yesterday, like at our Christmas party, like I was wearing what is it? A hockey top. Tommy Hilfiger, I think you've seen it. My blue Tommy Hilfiger hockey top thing, right? And I got complimented on it quite a few times.
You look good.
I think I looked good. But also, it's bright blue. It just like, it takes me a minute. When I put it on, it takes me a minute. And I get to somewhere and I see people just in like regular t-shirts, like just plain t-shirts or plain jumpers. He was wearing like a hoodie or whatever.
Yeah. He's wearing this hoodie.
Oh, yeah, literally. Plain black hoodie.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I'm there in my bright like blue and red like hockey jersey.
Yeah.
Like, how many people you see walking around in hockey jerseys to begin with? And I'm like, in the UK. Especially.
Yeah, in the UK.
It was bright blue and whatever. It takes me a second to be like, all right, cool. Like, I'm like, I know I look good. I wanted to wear this. I'm like killing it.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, I'm in a bright blue top. Like, I know I'm standing out right now a bit too much.
Yeah.
But I get like, so at first I have that in my head, but then after a while I'm like, nah, it's cool. And especially if like someone's like, oh, you look nice, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool.
I have that as well, but I have that for the whole night, regardless of anyone giving me compliments or anything. Like even I
don't need the compliments. Like after a while, I was like, I'd be like, okay, I've been here. Everyone's looked at me once now, probably. Yeah. Like I can settle.
Yeah.
You know the hoodie I wore when we went to dinner at Mildred's.
Yeah.
With the like, it's got like a beige sleeve and a light grey sleeve and like whatever. I feel uncomfortable wearing that. Yeah. The whole time I'm wearing it. Unless I have like a coat on top of it. I like the look of it, which is why I bought it. But I literally bought it over a year ago and I bought it for the first time last month. Yeah. Because it was the first time I was like, okay, cool. This what we're going to have dinner at a fairly nice place. Let me put this on because it's one of my nicer like pieces of clothing, even though it's a hoodie. But yeah. But yeah, I just don't feel comfortable in it because I know that it just stands out more than the plain black stuff I'm used to wearing. Like, yeah. It's a lot. It's hard. It's
so
hard.
I just know for a fact, if I was rocking around in like these kind of flowy coats and stuff, but I would fully dress. And like if I had the funds as well, but like you would have to go to like some kind of mad designer to get this in the first place. Sorry, but yeah. So if I had the funds and maybe the confidence, like I'd be putting these coats on. Like,
you got to give it to like goths and stuff because they walk around in the big shoes, the long coats. Obviously, everyone's gonna look at them, but.
That's what
crazy.
I was thinking about. Them man be doing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'd dress like Kimpachi.
He got all the spoilers.
Yeah. I mean, I knew.
Yeah, I didn't know that was happening.
I mean, I'm sure you knew some way.
Nah.
I fully don't even know what that is.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It might be like back in the day when you searched Super Saiyan 10 and
yeah. Wait, what's my man's name in One Piece? Sanji,
yeah. He just wears suits.
But I feel like he wears good suits. Yeah,
double-breasted suits.
His suits are clean. I gotta give it to him. Like, and just the color like coordination is good. It's good. Yeah, he's got.
I feel like Zoro is simple. He has green trousers, white t-shirt.
Yeah.
But you man wouldn't wear green trousers. You especially wouldn't wear green.
I wouldn't wear I don't really like the colour green in general. But yeah, no. I think it looks good on him. I think it looks good.
He just wears the coat now after the time skip. He wears the robe sort of similar to like Ichigo's Bankai sort of thing. Zoro.
Oh, Zoro.
Is it?
Yeah, green one.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, post time skip.
That's kind of downgraded.
That's not as interesting. Yeah,
that's the original one, yeah.
Yeah, the Henley. It's not even like a plain t-shirt. It's Henley. The Henley with the green trousers.
You need to stop these names. With these names, bro.
What? Because I know the name.
I said the Henley. I'm like, it's a t-shirt with buttons on it. The Henley.
Because I know the name of the damn thing. Like, you man are gonna. Damn. What? Because I know the name of the t-shirt. Like,
bro.
It's a Henley. Like, you see a shirt like that with buttons like that, it's a Henley. Bro, what do you want me to do?
I want you to describe what you see. Don't give it a
That's
name.
it.
I'm gonna give it a name.
Don't know the name
of it.
We'd fully say it's like, yeah, it's somewhere between a polo shirt and a t-shirt, but
Yeah,
like
it's like a polo shirt, but it doesn't have a
collar, yeah.
Yeah,
you learn something new every day. The Henley.
Do you not have any drip?
Solely, e-dress is good. Well, I would wear that. So
What Soul wears?
yeah, I thought
the varsity jacket. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty nice.
I think he's got the best look.
He looks like Kai.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly the same.
He's literally got the high waisted
That's
trousers.
it. The high waisted baggy trousers with the
Accessories.
fitted top and accessories. So that's the formula, mate. That's the formula.
Not devil.
Def the kid. He's got it on as well with the hair coordination.
Yeah.
As well, that kind of helps it out. Whatever. Like his guns ain't really rocking it. What's her name? Maki.
Yeah. Got the Butler vibe going.
She's trying too hard. Black Butler. Have either of you lot watched that?
Nah.
I've been seeing it on Crunchyroll. Did you like it, Bez?
Yeah, it was good. I was meant to watch the new season, but I never actually got properly into it. So I started watching back the first one, but I only watched a few episodes.
I've been so curious. I've been seeing it obviously for years. And I been watching Crunchyroll recently. I saw it and I was like, maybe it's time.
It's a good series, to be fair.
Maybe it's time. I'm trying to think. No one in the isekai dresses nicely, no?
I think Subaru dress is nice.
Subaru.
Nice
Again, tracksuit, innit? Just
Nice tracksuit, bro.
Oh, right. And that's Kazuma as well.
Yeah, Kazuma as well.
Yeah, the tracksuit vibes. He capes it up sometimes.
Yeah,
So
he has a
capes
cape,
up.
doesn't he?
Like, yeah. Subaru. What about Kirito?
He has the long coat,
He's got
doesn't
the
he?
all black.
Yeah.
Hey,
He has got a long coat. It's short coat, isn't it?
I feel like he does have a long coat at some point.
This is a long coat.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
This is like a toy though.
But I mean, that's based on the real the anime.
But what part is that? Actually, yeah, this is him and Asuna. It's a long coat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the beginning he has like a long coat because I've only seen the beginning bit. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long blue coat. Yeah, man, that's all you need. The long coat with that, the flowiness. Like, yeah, hard.
What about Tokyo Ghoul, Ken Kaneki? Doesn't he have the waistcoat and shirt?
Waistcoat, I've not even seen that. I read like.
Oh, you haven't actually seen it? Oh, okay.
I read one volume of the manga and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm never touching this again.
You didn't like it? The beginning?
No.
I felt like the beginning's alright.
Nah.
Actually, no,
The main character was annoying.
He's annoying.
That's literally
forget.
why I was
He
like,
starts
this
off
guy,
being the
what is
jarring
wrong
guy.
with him?
You didn't get to see the white-haired version of him,
No.
bro, when he lost his damn mind.
Didn't even get that far.
This is what I thought it was going to get sick, and it just didn't.
I think, no, it didn't. It never got sick. But I think his character just improved so much.
Yeah.
When he lost his damn mind, started cutting fingers off.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Okay.
He got tortured too much.
I think the anime that has the best dressed people is gonna be JoJo's.
It is 100%.
Yeah,
I was going to say it's
Yeah,
JoJo's.
cause just from the jump, like
After season 1 part 1.
nah, part one. I'm trying to find. Man was wearing a
Oh, yeah.
suit. Like I'm trying to find it. Like obviously typing into you're not gonna get that. What was his JoJo again? Jonathan,
yeah.
Actually, do you know? Whoa.
Whoa.
Do you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my man, Speedwagon, and that's what I was
Zeppeli.
gonna say, Baron.
They did just good.
Clean. Yeah, and then it's up from there. Like even like Caesar in season 2. Yeah, look at my man, Caesar. yeah, all of that.
Accessorized.
Yeah, accessorized. Avdol
Abdul had the long coat.
Yeah. Polarev looked hard as well, actually.
He just had the vest,
that,
didn't he?
With the high top. But because he, again, is the one you have to show off the muscles, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
I can't remember how you spell his name.
Polaraf.
Polarev. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, they must know, surely.
Polnareff or whatever. But yeah, he just had like the Yeah. Although it wasn't like so.
Oh, it's like a woman's top. It's the one strap.
The one strap off the shoulder. It's an off shoulder top. But you got to show off the muscles. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I think JoJo's wins because and it just gets even more ridiculous because when you get to like Jolene's like stuff, you get to like. Yeah, man, with the rips on the top. Like, yeah. Who's the one I'm thinking of? It wasn't this guy. Was it Anastasia?
Or the priest?
Nah. I mean, the priest had it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
my God. Crazy. Imagine.
That's crazy.
Imagine walking down the road with that on.
Yeah, that's a man.
Yeah, Jesus.
But that's what I'm saying, man. You got to dress it. You got to get that confidence.
That's worse than walking down the road with no top on.
Literally.
Fishnet top, like what?
Yeah. And this Kakyoin. Yeah, I think it has to be.
See, that's how I might go. Like Jotaro. Might go like that to my.
That's not formal, bro. But even the thing is, the thing that I like about anime characters is they always dress like that one. Because even this is like a very casual outfit, right? But man's wearing 2 belts. Man's wearing 2 belts, right? The jacket's clean with the buttons and stuff. They're hard, whatever. The hat has got some detailing that's quite sick. Like he's got a little chain here. I don't think that's off. Is that? No, that's his chain. Like, yeah. Like blingy, man. It's like it's not blingy, but it's like accessories and details. It's the details that I like.
It's all in the detail.
It's all in the details. It's just a bit more exciting than like whatever. Even Josuke Higashita. Like,
Josuke. They wear school clothes, though, don't they? Them ones.
But fully. Giorno's one is easily the best. What was that one called again?
Golden Wind.
Yeah, Golden Wind, like. Yeah, their whole team, I'm thinking about it, like, their whole team was like, yeah, look at that, bruv. Team full of, like, all the man them. All the man them. Pose up for the pic, bro. Pose up for the pic. Like, it's all there. Like,
I would never wear any.
Well, yeah, so which outfit do you think you can get away with in real life then out of these 6?
Out of these I could get away with.
The 5th one.
Alright, so the 5th one.
Yeah.
This one.
Nah, the
other way. Nah.
The other way, bro.
I think Bucciarati's the only one. Like,
so I was going to say, Bucciarati, definitely.
Which one's that?
The white one. White suit.
Okay.
I think the difficult part is that it's white.
Yeah.
And that your
chest is open a bit, yeah.
But if you got the chest.
Yeah.
Which I don't. I do not, but hey. I think I could get away with this one, to be honest.
That's wild.
Is that skin?
Yes.
It might be like a netted top bit.
Bruv, with the neck piece as well. Like, nah.
That is wild. Yeah, the choker.
Okay.
I think the 5th one is the only one without the neck piece, and that's like the only one that. As much as I don't really vibe with the straps on the top.
Okay, let me tell you what I can definitely get away. What I would definitely get away with is this one. I don't think I have very many qualms. This is the only thing that's mad, and I think I could get comfortable with that in like a late spring summer vibe.
Yeah,
I think I could do it. It wouldn't be my proudest moment, but I think I could do it. I think I could definitely do it.
Nah, man.
I don't think like what's called watch Fresh Prince, like the first couple episodes of Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
he's dressed exactly like that.
Okay.
There was a phase last year where a lot of men were wearing crop tops as well.
This is true.
I say okay.
so I'm like, I think I could wear that.
I think you could get away with that.
No real way of that. It's like it's just I wouldn't wear the headpiece. That's a bit mad. But
nah, I could never do it.
Yeah, the little high neck with the thing. I'd probably want it a little bit lower if I can.
Well, I couldn't even do that, even if I was wearing something underneath it. It would just
that would be worse though. Nah, if you're gonna do that, you have like any of these outfits, you can't wear anything underneath because if you're gonna cut away the thing, have the confidence to just rock the skin. You know what I'm saying?
No, like, yeah. But I'm just saying in terms of the crop of it, like I couldn't do it. Like even if I was wearing something underneath it, I would never wear a cropped top. Yeah, because it's just bruv, I don't know. It just feels weird.
I think I could get away with this. Might need to do some sit-ups beforehand, but I think I could get away with this one. This one is just a no under no circumstances.
Oh my! I didn't even notice the holes in the trousers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This one's the most no of all time.
I don't even know who that guy is. He wasn't in the show.
He was not in the show,
No.
I don't think. But I think this is like fan art or something. But yeah, under no circumstances would I be wearing this. This.
Would you ever wear a tie like just directly on your neck?
I've seen people do it. I hate it. Bro. I hate it so much. Like, no, that's not what a tie is. Like, no.
Wear
like,
a t-shirt, just have a tie around it.
Yeah, it's weird. I think I could do Giorno. I think I could do this one. I think I could do all of them bar this one. I actually like this one a lot, actually.
Yeah, I think I could do that one. I think I could. Honestly, I think I could do the one next to him to the left.
This one.
Yeah. Even though it's definitely wild. It's wild as hell, but. And then
like literally, we would like
well.
this is just jeans. Like you got hot, so you took off your top and tied it around your waist, kind of vibe. With
Yeah,
the belt,
I think.
And then just the top is a bit funky.
Yeah, the chest part is the only part that is like just techie. Everything else is fine.
But I think I honestly think this is the only one that would be an absolute. Like the rest of these, I'm not running to it. But if someone said, "All right, you have to just dress wild for a day,"
Yeah.
and like these were my options, I think I could do any of those but that one. I think I probably gravitate to one of these two, or even Giorno's.
I think Giorno's okay. I could do Giorno or Bucciarati, and that's it. Even the guy.
This with the
There's too much on the front show in there. With the tassels around the middle. I can't deal with that.
I like it with the it's just straps and then with the belt and the A and whatnot. I like it. I think I can rock it. Like I feel like these two are just like I feel like this is like something you might actually see on ASOS, like this top.
Yeah, you would. 100%.
I feel like this and this. I mean, this you would see on ASOS as well, but you would be expected to wear something underneath it. Whereas this, I'm not sure where you would buy that from, with just a hole in the chest, just to show off the top of the pecs. Like.
Yeah, it's like them man were in the Gymshark and like My Protein things where they have the string goes down to there. Like do you remember?
Oh, yeah,
like this is when Geordie Shore's a thing. They had the t-shirts like that. They were going cutting around there. Yeah.
Stupid.
Got sure, you got it, not it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but chain or something. I mean, he's got the choker on, so you don't need a chain, but. Chain or something.
But it's part of the jacket as well. So I think it's fine if it's part of the jacket.
Yeah.
Like we're adding the choker on underneath might be a bit.
Yeah, that.
As in I got dressed and I was like, right, cool, I'm gonna put.
And they had a choker now as well.
That's his bit, yeah.
Like my man next to him who's like, let me put a tie on as well.
Yeah, this
tie looks so out of place.
And it's underneath the clothes as well.
It's the bottom layer.
I fully didn't clock the trousers for 8 until later.
Holes, yeah. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. The worst part is I feel like you could wear this on top of. I think it's the only one where you could probably wear something underneath it and it would still work.
Yeah.
If you wore like a really fitted like t-shirt and then put this on top and it was loose enough, or whatever,
yeah,
I feel like it would still work. I think the rest of these things you can't wear anything underneath.
Nah.
But he was like, nah, no. So
I'm wearing a tie underneath.
Tie underneath. But yeah, that's jokes. And this one, actually, I feel like you could probably I wouldn't recommend it, but you could probably wear something underneath and be okay. I just wouldn't recommend it. I think you just gotta lean into it.
Just gotta lean into it. You're going for it.
Just do it. Like I think this one, if you wore something underneath it, it would start to be super feminine.
It would start to be.
I mean, it's on the border. I think if you wear something like a tight like t-shirt underneath, it will start to be
yeah.
It would start to be. But anyway, we decided JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has the most drippy anime.
Yeah, they do.
I'm pretty sure that's not even like concontroversial.
Yeah.
Like I feel like most anime fans would probably just agree with that.
From start to finish, like they all dripping.
Yeah. Yeah, drip too hard, don't stand too close.
Come on, get this way.
Anyway, let's actually okay, so what we'll do, we're gonna play one song and then we're gonna come back and then we're gonna like do one extra bit and then we're gonna wrap it up because that was quite long. So let's play I'm trying to remember what we even had in this podcast. What did we have? Does anyone remember?
It was I can't remember.
Let's play the ShyFX and Maverick Sabre tune. I really like that. Let's play that. So, drum and bass rhythm by ShyFX, Maverick, Sabre. Track entitled Risk It All with the Dennis Edwards sample, man, throwing it all the way back to them soul days, man. I love it. So yeah, take this one in. This one's Risk It All.
And if you are, what if we find love when nobody else does? There's no one like you. And I know that you're weary. Tell me you need me. I'm waiting on you. I just wanna risk it. Just what's another mistake? I know what you're thinking. Don't know what I'm saying.
And we are back. That one, shout out to ShyFX, shout out to Maverick, Sabre. That one's track entitled Risk It All. Yeah, so we were having an interesting conversation while we were setting up. And I said, let's put a pin in it, let's pause it, let's record it for the people then, because the people really want to know our opinions on these kind of things. So Cam said something quite interesting. He said that recently he's been actually, do you know, let me not speak for you.
Yeah. So, I recently have been, like, within the past year, have been feeling that a lot of TV shows, movies, animes, stuff that I usually enjoy, you know, I spend a lot of time watching these things, have just lost the believability for me. Like, I can't get invested fully because I don't believe what I'm watching, if that makes sense. Like, I'm watching it and I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to, like, just suspend my disbelief, but it's just not happening. Like, for example, yesterday I was watching this movie called Totally Killer, where this girl, she's 16. Her mum, when her mum was 16, 3 of her friends were killed by a serial killer. And then the movie starts, and then her mum gets killed by someone, or the same killer, supposedly. And then she, the child, goes back in time to stop the initial killings, to save her mum from dying in the future.
Oh, Erased. I said, Erased.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you were watching Erased. Okay, cool.
But then, obviously, she's gone back in time. She's gone back in time from 2023 to 1987. So she's gone back pretty far. But what made it difficult for me to suspend my disbelief was that she's now gone back in time and is judging people for the way they're acting and, like, judging them to their face and telling them to stop acting like that. So for me, it feels like if you go back there, you kind of just want to blend, you know. If you're going back in time, you just blend.
You think so?
I think it makes the most sense.
I don't know.
Depends on the character.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
It does,
but
I that's maybe the issue, is that I can't believe that someone like that exists, where they would go back in time and people are just, you know, whatever they're saying, they're being racist, sexist, whatever. And you're there, you have first of all, a goal, and you're wasting time trying to make these people be better. Like, just do what you're doing and move on.
But does she understand that she's coming back to the future?
Yeah, she understands that she's gone to the past. Yeah.
Does she understand that if she completes her goal, that she's going back to the future?
Oh yeah. So the time machine was made by her best friend.
Oh, it is the actual time machine.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Sorry, yeah, it's a time machine.
I thought it was like a raise. It's literally wake up.
No,
one
no,
day,
yeah.
in the past, like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, so she's like getting attacked by the killer, and she goes into her friend's time machine, which wasn't working. But now that she's in danger, it works.
You say this was on Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Okay, there's something literally the exact same on Netflix, but she goes to save her sister rather than her. Yeah.
Honestly, when
I
was reading it, I thought I had heard you talk about it before, but I guess it must have been that.
Exactly the same. Like, even the time machine not working initially, and then getting it working when
So the time machine was made by her friend, who used her mother's designs to make it, and her mother was in the same class as the girl's mom.
Yeah.
So when she went back in time, the person she went to sort of get someone to believe her story is the mum of her friend.
Right.
So she was like, "Yo, your daughter builds your machine in the future. This is how I'm here," and she believes her.
Right.
But I just feel like her goal was simple, but the way she went about it was wrong, and it didn't make sense to me. And so that was my issue. I couldn't get involved because I'm like, everything you're doing is dumb. And like, the people she's trying to save are also like just pieces of shit. So she's trying to save them, and they're not taking her seriously. They're like the school bullies kind of thing, like the mean girls kind of thing.
Yeah.
And her mom too as well.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to get involved. I'm trying to get invested, but I don't feel the stakes are there. You know, like the killer's now coming around to kill them.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like the stakes are there because one, either she's gonna save them, or they're gonna die and they're dead. They're dead.
I said, no, the hero wins. I can't be bothered to watch. So, are you sure that's not just a bad movie? Obviously, I'm not.
It could just be a bad movie. It could just be that I'm watching a lot of bad things.
I think I've actually seen it. I just googled it. 'Cause, yeah, still talking about. I was like, this sounds so familiar. It can't be the same. But yeah, I have seen it. I think.
Like it could just be that it's a bad movie, but the reason why I watched it in the first place is because I saw a clip from it and it seemed interesting, and so I was like, okay, cool, let me just take this in fully.
Do you have another example?
I have another example,
Or like an anime, something that
Yes.
we might have seen. Go on.
might have seen.
I mean, even if it's not, just another example would be good.
Let me see.
Because so that movie, Totally Killer, it was. In my opinion, it was a alright movie, but I would say it was probably not the best acted movie. So it's one of them like kind of. Where it almost feels like it's a low budget. Like I think the main cast was the one from Sabrina, the new Sabrina.
Oh right, okay.
The main star. I don't remember anyone else being anyone.
Her mum was the mum from Modern Family, but she was barely in it.
Oh, okay.
Like, obviously, she dies and then she only really comes back at the end.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone else, I don't think I knew any of them.
Yeah. So I feel like it could be one of them ones where it's just poorly acted and it kind of almost feels like it's meant to be them like kind of weird like American Pie where
it's like a teen movie like
I guess.
Okay, all right. And what were you doing at the time? Were you watching it?
I was watching it.
You were just watching it.
I was watching it. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything else. Okay. I've also been watching this anime called. It's on Crunchyroll. You'll have probably seen the name. It's like Dead Mount Game or something like that. Let me see what the actual name is. Dead Mount Death Play, it's called.
No.
And this one's like, it's like a isekai, but like reversed, where someone from the fantasy world comes to the real world, type of thing. So basically, the villain of the fantasy world is a necromancer, and in his final battle with like the hero, he casts a spell, like a reincarnation spell, and he gets reincarnated in the real world. And he comes with his powers,
right?
And he's using his powers, and there's no magic in the real world, but instantly, everyone around him is like, "Calm, we're gonna be friends with you, Mr. Necromancer, sir. He kills someone, brings them back to life, and they're like, "Calm, I'm gonna be your friend now." I'm like, it could just be.
Isn't that how necromancy works, though?
What?
Like when you kill someone, when you bring someone back to life, they become under your spell.
I mean, yes, but that's not how this works per se. And again, it could just be that this is a bad anime. It's perfect. It's possible, but there definitely are things that I feel like I can't think of an example now, but I do find myself watching things that I think are good, but still struggling to get into it properly. I don't know if you two have ever experienced anything like that.
I mean, I do. Like, I think I do when it's not that good. I think that's the main thing I can say. Or when I'm not paying full attention. So if I'm like on my phone, or if I'm trying to multitask or whatever when I'm watching, then yeah, and I'll come back and I'll be like, yeah, man, this didn't grab me. And I'm like, to be fair, I wasn't trying to be grabbed. I was like, doing other things at the same time. So there's always that element. Or the other element, usually I just be like, okay, that wasn't great. Like, I think that's the main thing. But maybe it could be you just might be burnt out on media, and you just might need to take a break from watching stuff and just go touch some grass. You know? No, but it might literally just be that you've just kind of you've seen too much, you're overthinking stuff, you're overanalyzing, you're not just like allowing your mind's not just allowing you to settle in. So you might need to take a little time away. You know, like, I don't know, read some books or something. Do it a different way.
Is it everything you're watching, or just certain things?
It's not everything, but it is
most things.
A lot of things. Okay.
Yeah. Which is why I honestly end up watching things that I've already seen. And I know I'm gonna have a good time watching it, even if it was something that I didn't necessarily love at the time. The first time I watched it, as long as I know that I have like some interest in it,
Yeah.
and I can watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
Or try something completely new. I don't know, like professional wrestling.
But this is how the conversation started.
This is how the conversation started.
Because I couldn't, wasn't believing them.
But
at
that
all.
was just a random segment from a random show. You need to like,
If you follow the full story, I feel like you can see, like, I feel like you're going with the whole I don't believe it because it's not real. But then if you just go in and just take it in, you might get sucked in. Like the whole, like 6 months ago, no, when was WrestleMania? April. A year ago, I was completely out of it. I was not watching it at all. And then
likewise, literally
yeah,
too.
and then like just things started looking. Like, I started watching the bits of it, and then things just seemed like this is looking interesting. And then it just started watching it. It's like, okay, no, this is getting juicy. And then watched it. It's like watching episodes. Like, okay, now this is okay. I'm locked in now. This is actually
literally. So like, I think with pro wrestling is that there's an element of realism in everything.
Yeah.
Like even the matches that are obviously pre-planned and whatnot. That man is really falling from the sky. Like, no matter what you like. Yes, it was organized, and yes, it was
done in a safe manner.
Done in a safe manner and discussed beforehand. And yes, the person who did it to him wasn't trying to actually break his head or whatever. But he still took that fall. We all watched him take that. There was no way. There's no smoke and mirrors that can make it that fall didn't happen. Like it happened. And I think there's that aspect of it. And then there is...
My biggest issue with the wrestling is not the actual wrestling, though.
No.
Like, as much as you lot try to make me watch wrestling, I will mock the actual fighting of it. That's just obviously the best part of it because they're actually doing something. And I can see that it is real in some sense.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the punches, they're not really punching them.
No.
That's fine. If a man's flipping off of something, he's actually flipping off of something. So I can't be like, no, that's fake. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But the acting side of it, I can't get behind it. Like they're so over the top of it. It just doesn't do anything for me.
The thing is, okay, so yes, they can be. They definitely can be. But that's what I was saying to you earlier. I was like, they're not that good at acting. Like, so sometimes when there's like something that's like super emotionally charged and you can tell that they're leaning on reality to try and sell it.
Yeah.
And that's when it's just like chef kiss, like mwah.
I feel like the crowd's involvement makes it another like level up as well. Like when you have like, so like,
but that's also, sorry, it's best to cut you off. But that's also why the acting is so big because they're acting to a crowd of people that are actually there. So on the TV, it might look like, oh, why is he being so over the top? But when you're actually there and you're sat way high in the sky, it helps you understand what's happening.
Yeah. And obviously you have to, you're saying things in the crowd, like, so the way they talk, like they'll say something and then pause for the crowds, like to actually do something. Like he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass," and obviously they'll put for a break. They'll what, and then he can say something else. And then the crowd will interact with it, and it just in certain moments it just does like elevate the whole situation as well. Especially even if it's like dead silent, because it's just like, whoa, this is like, how's the crowd silent right now? Everyone's holding their breath because shit's going on, sort of thing.
Yeah, but like it doesn't even. To be fair, it doesn't have to be wrestling. I think if you just tried a different type of media that you maybe not tried before, like a different type of TV show style that you maybe not watched before, soap opera.
Obviously, you do like Japanese things. What about like subtitles sort of shows? Like obviously, that Squid Game was a thing last year.
Last year, that was time ago.
Oh yeah, it was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah.
Wait. That was pandemic times, bro.
Was it?
Yeah. Like
Bloody
towards the end of it.
It doesn't feel long ago. But like things like that, because there's
season 2 of that's coming.
Season 2's coming this month, yeah. I don't know. Like there's obviously loads of these kind of big Korean or Japanese shows with subtitles, and I feel like they're quite easy to get into if they're good ones as well. They're easy to get into because you have to focus on it and you have to take it in. Like, have you tried anything like that recently? Any of the big production ones, anyway?
Nah. I mean, the reason is simply because they're subtitled. I can't. I just happened to give the time to that movie yesterday. I generally don't give time to sit down and watch things like that. I'll more time like put something on.
Yeah.
And if I'm playing a game, I'll pause it, play the game, put it back on for like a few minutes.
Yeah. This is not helping though. That's what I'm saying.
But obviously that's not all the time. Sometimes I will like sometimes
But
I'll
no,
be playing.
but Cam,
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe not all the time, but that act, I think, well, as humans, we sometimes forget how our brains are wired.
Mm.
And, like, I feel like that act of doing that any of the time makes it so that our brains are craving that level of stimulation all the time. So if you're, like, playing a game and you're watching something and you're going back and forth between playing a game and watching something, playing a game and watching something, your mind is being stimulated in such a way that just watching something means that just watching something by itself is not going to stimulate your mind in the way that it used to, if you understand. That's level of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That becomes your brain's new base level of, this is how we entertain ourselves now. This is the level of stimulation I need to be entertained. So then when you take away 50% of that, it's no longer stimulating.
Yeah.
And now you're looking at it like, oh no, this isn't gripping me as much as how it used to. And I think that's a big reason. I think that's probably a reason why.
And then watching stuff you've watched before and playing a game is very easy. So that's probably why you can enjoy them to that level.
Making sense, right?
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. And the thing is, I've known this forever.
Yeah.
I've just never thought about it. That issue of it, of the me not being invested in stuff. Like, I've never thought about that being the cause of it. Like, I've known for time that it's an issue that I play games and watch things at the same time, because it even takes me out of playing the game. Like, I can't play a game for too long because I want to start watching something and then whatever, vice versa. So I know that because I want to play more games. Like, that's my main thing. And so I know that I need to try and stop watching things at the same time.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to work it out yet. I never thought about the negative effects that it would have on me watching things as well.
Right.
Like, I've only thought about the negative side effects of doing that for the gaming side of it. But yeah, damn.
That's literally where I would say the main thing comes from, because even me, like, I've never been, you two are the multitask kings, I've never been on you guys' level in terms of like watching stuff and playing games at the same time. But even me, like I've known for a fact that, like, when I watch something and play at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I haven't absorbed either thing. So I'll be like, oh, I played this game, but I feel like parts of it are just patchy in my memory because I was watching XYZ at the time.
Yeah.
But also, if you ask me what happened in XYZ, I could only tell you parts of that because I was playing the game.
Yeah.
So then it's just like you haven't taken the time to actually fully appreciate the journey and the story that's being told in front of you. And then I think it does then negatively affect the fact that when you do say, okay, cool, I'm actually going to sit down and watch this, so I'm actually going to sit down and play this game, your brain is so used to being like stimulated in two separate different ways simultaneously that it can't just take that one level of stimulation, and you have to just reset. The only way is to just reset it. Like, you have to just drop it down and be like, okay, cool, and I'm just going to white knuckle it and just actually like sit down here and either be entertained or be bored. But I can't, like, if you just keep like being like, oh, I'm bored, I'm gonna turn on, like, if you're playing a game, you're like, oh, I'm bored of this game now, I'm gonna like turn on the TV and multitask. I don't think that's the way. I think if you're playing a game and you're bored, switch. I don't think it's like do both. I think the idea is you switch.
Well, the thing is, I'm never really doing both at the same time, in that I'm never actively playing the game while watching something. It's like, if, for example, I'm trying to play Overwatch or League of Legends or whatever, obviously there's queue time for between games. So if once that downtime hits, then I'll start watching something, and then I'll pause that once the game starts.
But that's what I'm saying.
So that I can take it when the game matters. I'm gonna take it in.
Yeah.
And then when the game stops being a thing, I'm gonna take in the show for a few minutes.
That's
and
what
I'll go back to the game.
I literally think, like, yeah, the better idea is to play the game. Like, if there's queues and whatnot, like, do something else. I don't know. Go get a drink. Go grab a snack. Or, I mean, maybe don't actually. If you're snacking every time there's a queue, that's probably not the best thing to do either. But like, do something like non-related. If you're gonna do something like non-related, or just wait. You know, like we used to back in the day. We used to just watch them loading screens, like just bounce around.
So true, man.
Like, just wait. And then when you're done with the game, when you're like, okay, you know what, I played 4 rounds or whatever, I've had enough, turn it off, and then turn on the show, turn on the movie, whatever, and then just watch that until it's done. And then, so it's something I've gotten pretty good at nowadays. I feel like anyway. I never used to be this good, but nowadays, like I'll just sit down, put my phone down, put everything down, watch something, and then I'll be engaged until it's over. So like if it's a 20-minute episode, 40-minute episode, whatever, more or less I'll only stop if I need to go to the bathroom. Like and it used to be a thing of like I'll be like, oh, let me pick up my phone, scroll Twitter, blah, blah, blah. And then I just took Twitter off my phone, to Instagram off my phone, did all of that, and now it's just like my phone just goes down, and I just watch it. And I remember like the first few times I would always be like, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I don't even have Twitter anyway. I put it down, I put it back down again. like, and then after a while, I just stopped reaching for my phone. And it just became a thing of, okay, right now I can watch this through. And sometimes I'm watching a show and it's not a good show. And I'm like, bruv, this is boring. But what I either do is I turn it off and never come back to it. Or I watch it and be like, okay, maybe the next episode is going to be more interesting or whatever. I just sit there and watch it through. And just sometimes being bored is what you just need in life. It's tough, man. But sometimes it's just what you need.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
I don't think I've got to. Yeah, I haven't got to your level of like being bored of stuff yet. I'm like, cause I obviously watch while I play pretty much everything.
Yeah.
But I'm able to still like just watch stuff and just like, so when I'm in bed, I'll just put something on and just watch it, and then fall asleep, wake up, put some stuff on, just watch it, then play some PlayStation while I'm watching something.
But I feel like you don't take things in sometimes. Though.
I know.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because we disagree. But sometimes like I'll be like, yeah, that movie was sick, and you be like, really? I didn't like it. And I'll be like, were you playing PlayStation at the same time? And you're like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe you didn't like it, and maybe it's valid, or maybe you just you weren't.
Yeah, no, I definitely. It depends on what it is. So I do have to watch or play certain things depending on what I'm doing. So like. For example, Dune, when I watched, I think it was Dune, when I watched that first, obviously I was playing stuff, so I didn't like it. And I watched it again, and took it in properly. I was like, okay, no, it's better than I thought it was. Yeah. So, but then, like, and like The Wire, I've tried to watch that.
That's like a classic show. You don't not liking it.
But I've tried watching that properly, and I've tried watching it while playing stuff, but I still can't get into it. But like, fair. I'm still like, everyone says it's so good, so I'm going to try and watch it. But that was one where I think I initially watched it while playing stuff, and I was like, yeah, I didn't take it in. So there's definitely these things I don't take in, but it's the ones with, like, a lot of dialogue or a lot of quiet dialogue, and like similar with games, because I never play games with volume really. So like when I'm playing like what's that game, the Horizon for example, where like the story mode, I didn't really take that in because I don't play a volume, so I don't really hear what's going on when they're just still talking. And then I feel like that does affect the gaming side of things when I'm like, especially where there's like certain things you have to listen for or look out for, and I end up missing them because I'm not taking it in. But
no immersion, mate. No one wants to be immersed anymore. Like, yeah. So like, I go on.
I was like, I'm just like, I'm enjoying the gameplay. So that's like, I can play the game fine without having to take in the story.
The game's more than just the gameplay, man.
It is.
People spent time crafting the story, voice acted it for your enjoyment, and you're just like, I'm just gonna throw away, a good 40% of the game. Even if we give gameplay 60% of what the game is, right? I don't think you can give it 100%. I think you can give gameplay 60%.
Assassin's Creed was like 20% gameplay. The latest one, Mirage,
just
80% story, 20% gameplay.
Cutscenes.
Yeah.
But I'm like, they've taken the time to like craft the narrative, voice act it, like sound design it, do all of this stuff. And then you're like, do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do this, but also I'm going to watch The Wire at the same time. I'm like, and The Wire, these men are taking their time to craft the narrative, act it, like record it, film it, boom, boom, boom. And it's like, I don't know. I just feel like it's better for our minds, for our brains to just be like, okay, I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to do that thing. And but I do get it because, like, even when we do the podcast and we do like the watch list and stuff, and you guys are like rattling off all the stuff that you like have watched and stuff, and I'm like, damn, I want to watch all of that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to watch all of that, and I want to play all of these games, and I want to do all of these things. Like, I do get that feeling of like, so, and the only way that you could possibly do all of these things is if you start to do them
multitask,
at the same time and multitask. But I'm like, if I want to appreciate all of these things and enjoy all of these things in the best way I can, I think you just have to one at a time it.
Yeah, I think for me it just depends on what you're watching. If it's like something very dialogue focused, then I have to watch it properly. If it's like an action movie, I don't need to watch that properly. I can take that in pretty well without focusing solely on it, sort of thing.
But then, I don't know. I think, yes, if it's like a very simple like narrative and whatnot, you can probably just whatever.
Yeah.
But I still think you'll miss stuff. It's
Bits
just
and bobs, yeah.
But it's just that. But also, it's just that it's probably not like.
It's nothing major.
I feel it's nothing major, but I feel like action movies kind of generally fall into kind of two categories. You have action movies that are good, and action movies that are nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can do it with action movies that are nothing. Like action movies that are nothing, you can walk in 45 minutes into the movie and pick up what's going on. Like, but like say a John Wick, like. Most of those movies have some kind of narrative that I feel like you would miss. I
feel like John Wick's okay. I feel like I can pretty much pick up the whole thing.
I feel like with John Wick, you can pretty much ignore the underlying story and just get involved in.
You can ignore the underlying story, and you can.
If you like come
enjoy
in
it.
late, you like.
You can ignore the underlying story, and you can enjoy the action for sure, like as you can with anything. But I mean, like, if you're ignoring the underlying story, right, or you're not paying attention. And then there's a scene where Winston is talking to the high table. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck is happening?" Like that's what I mean. Like, is that
so? They pull up for the duel at the end of the movie. Like, why are they dueling?
Like so. Yes, like you can watch the gun through and all of this and be like, "Oh, sick! This is sick." But I mean, like the actual like narrative beats of it. We're kind of like with what you were saying with Dune. Like even though Dune is probably more dialogue heavy than John Wick, John Wick movies, but again the same thing that has action scenes that you probably like the big battles at the end and whatnot. And like, oh, that's gangster, or whatever. They with their swords and whatnot, and their special effects and all of that. But I feel like you're like, why are they trying to assassinate him? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Like I feel like you will have these questions.
I don't know. Again, it depends on what you're playing.
If you're watching Fast and Furious, I think it's like,
Fast and Furious are easy. Yeah.
Who the hell cares? Like,
I think it depends on what you play. Like playing FIFA, I can take in a whole movie and play FIFA because FIFA doesn't take much focus for that sort of thing. But
I don't know, man. I
feel like
I don't know.
The opposite. I feel like it's easier for me to take in a movie if I'm playing a game that has like that is more story, because at least when the story is going, or when the story is not going in the game, I can focus on the movie.
Yeah.
But if I'm playing FIFA, I need to be locked in. Like if I'm trying to beat someone else online, like I have to be locked in. Like,
do you know what's wild for me though? Because like for me, when I'm watching a good movie, right, I like noticing little details in like little things. So like, and this annoys me because like my girlfriend sometimes she'll be on her phone and stuff, and I'll react to something that just happened on screen. Like, and she'll be like, "Oh, what happened? What happened? Tell me what happened." And I'm like, if you weren't looking at your phone, you would have seen. Like, and I feel like when you're gaming and stuff, you miss those kind of details and stuff. Like, what was it? We were watching a show earlier today, and I was watching Lincoln Lawyer actually, funny enough, and basically, this guy was getting married to this woman. And like, he had planned a surprise for her at the wedding, and then like an extra special surprise. She didn't know about it, but she was so excited. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited for our wedding!" Like it was like the next day or whatever it was their wedding, and she was like hugging him, and he just shares, and he hadn't said anything about the surprise, but like she hugs him, and he shares a knowing glance with someone else in the room. No dialogue, nothing. He just looks at someone else in the room, and they look back at him and smile, and I was like, "Oh, what's that about?" Because they didn't mention the extra surprise. They didn't do anything. And, like, and I just see that knowing glance.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, what's that about?" And she was like, what? And I was like, "Oh, there were these two, like, just looked." And then she smiled at him. And I'm like, and I'm wondering what that's about. And then later in the episode, the surprise is revealed that they were working together to create an extra surprise for the bride.
yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's why they had that glance. Like, and I feel like you miss those moments if you're playing FIFA, scoring a 60-yard screamer, like, or whatever. Like, I feel like those moments do add something to what you're watching. Yeah. And likewise, when you're playing your story game, like, I feel like, you miss some of the stuff as well. So I'm just, that's what I'm saying. Like, so yes, I do think you can get 90%, 80%, but I feel like, man, these people
10% matters.
That 10%, it's not gonna like maybe change your overall opinion of the movie, but I feel like it contributes to the experience.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, I agree with you. It does, for sure. And obviously it is good to watch a movie properly, but I feel like at the same time, it's just like, it is unnecessary for some movies. And I do try and plan what I watch accordingly to what I'm like. So obviously I'm playing Dragon Ball Z again now. And I'm struggling to play that while watching something because I feel like just it's so fast going on. So I'm like, I can't think about what's going on here because I have to try and just focus on that. So that's when I'm like, okay, I'm struggling to do both. But then I'm watching Desperate Housewives. So it's like, that's a very easy, and I've seen it a long time ago. So I kind of know what's happening.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, but why do we need this crutch? Like, I feel like it's like, because both of you are saying that you're doing it, right? You more so you're doing it at the same time as you.
Yeah.
And you're just saying, just in general, you watch like old stuff you do.
Yeah.
Right. But why? Like, I get it, it's familiar and it's nice and whatnot. But if you're doing something else, why not just do that? Like, why do you need that? Why do you need Desperate Housewives so you play Dragon Ball Z?
I feel like it's like a comfort. It's like just nice to have background noise. Even going to bed, I like to have background noise.
So I like to go to bed with background noise as well. But it's just, that's the one thing I'm focusing on at that time. I'm like drifting away, focusing on the background noise.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I would need background noise to when I'm doing stuff.
I don't know. I feel
I don't
know. But I feel like anything, like even like you're walking, you might listen to music. You're going to the gym, you listen to music. You're driving, you listen to music. You're playing a game, you listen to maybe music or a show.
Is that not different? I feel like that's different.
I don't know.
If we're talking, because with a movie, and I mean, if you're playing a game and you're watching a movie, you're taking both visual stimulants at the same time, also audio stimulants at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're walking and listening to something, you're not really listening to anything else. So it's not taking away from anything. But I don't know why I do it. Like even today, I was emptying out your boxes to bring them back, and I was like going downstairs, and I was like, okay, now I need to bring my tablet with me so I can put something on. I didn't end up watching anything. I just brought it with me, put something on, and I was like, I don't really want to watch this, turned it off. But I needed to do that act first before I could decide that I didn't want to watch anything, if that makes sense.
Right.
So like, I don't know, it's literally just a crutch. Like, I don't know where, I guess it just comes from having access to media at all times, and continually watching media means that you need to continually watch media.
I honestly feel like we're just so overstimulated and
we definitely are. Like I heard, I don't know if you guys know this. There's this guy called Dr. K on Twitch.
Yeah.
And he sometimes I saw him talking about
gamer.
this. Yeah. I saw him talking about this one time where he was talking about it in terms of addiction to drugs, where you have like dopamine receptors. And you have like a set amount of dopamine that you can receive with each receptor. But if you're taking a drug, you're getting more than you need, sort of thing. And so it's dulling I can't remember the specifics exactly, but it's like pretty much dulling your senses. So you're losing the amount of receptors you have. So the amount of stimulant you need now to, like, I guess, feel something goes up. So you're using cocaine, so your receptors are getting dull, so you need to keep using cocaine to keep feeling something, because if you try and do anything else, it's not going to feel anything. Yeah. Which I watched that, I was like, this relates to me 100%, because I know that my addiction, I guess, is to entertainment, whether that's games, podcasts, TV shows, movies, whatever. That's my addiction. And so I will continually seek out more entertainment, even if I don't necessarily need it. Like I'm just doing something random. But yeah, I mean,
I'm saying, like, when I go in the kitchen to wash the dishes or whatever, I'll take my tablet with me to be like, okay, what am I going to put on? And I do think, it's something I said to you guys, I think maybe like a year ago in this podcast. I was like, there's a beauty in just doing one thing at a time. I could just be like, okay, I'm washing the dishes. Like, is it the most exciting thing? Is it going to stimulate me mentally? No. But this is what I'm doing at the moment. It's a part of my life, and this is what I'm doing at the moment. It's a part of everyone's life.
It does feel freeing to not be watching anything when I'm doing something else. Like, first of all, the speed at which I do the thing increases by so much. Yeah. And then, even after doing it, like, even if it's a thing that when I'm thinking about doing it beforehand, I'm like, I'm gonna be so bored doing it. But then when I'm actually doing it, when I finish doing it, I'm I'm like, I wasn't that bored really. It was just like, it's done now.
Yeah.
Like, it was quick. My mind was not blank. I was like thinking about other things, whatever. Yeah.
This is exactly what I was going to say. Like, so my thing is, I do the exact same thing. Like, say I'm going to wash up my dishes or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring my tablet. Say I make the decision, like, no, you're going to focus, you're going to do it. I'm like, oh, it's going to be so boring. I hate washing the dishes, all of this. And then literally, it just feels like sometimes after that thought, the dishes are done.
Yeah.
Because literally, I get there, I pretty much just go on autopilot because it's such a simple thing. I start thinking about other things. I think about my day, what I'm going to do after I'm done with the dishes, blah, 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 all of these sort of stuff. Like, my mind just kind of wanders because it's such a simple task. And it goes a lot quicker because I'm not, like, stopping to watch what I'm watching or, like, moving super slow because I'm, like, distracted and watching something. So I do it so much quicker. And then it's done. It wasn't so bad. And I've actually, like, thought about other things also. Like, I've engaged my mind in a different way. So I think, yeah, it's interesting, man. I think it's one of those things I'm always trying to do. Some days are better than others. But I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to be that person that can kind of just do one thing at a time and just be okay.
The annoying thing for me is that I know that it's like stunting me in certain areas. Like, I want to get, like, the games that I play generally fairly competitive games, and I want to get better at them, but I'm not really allowing myself to get better because I don't spend the time to do it, you know? Like, I play the game in, like, the casual way, even though I should be, for my own benefit, I should be taking it more seriously. It's like with Tekken, for example, I could be doing more things when I'm not actually playing the game of Tekken to improve myself when I actually play the game. So, like, re-watching matches that I've already played, or like studying other people's games, whatever, thinking about different moves that I could be using in different situations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I know that I can do that, and I want to do it, but I don't do it because I know that it's more of a chore than just playing the game.
Yeah, man.
And autopiloting, like, playing the game.
Yeah. Can I just say one thing? Kind of embarrassing that you lose to me every time we play.
We haven't played
Last time we played, we were here. I saw we played Tekken here.
We haven't played in time.
And who won? We haven't played in time, but who won?
We both won.
Is that what happened?
No, but also, also,
I'm glad he admitted it. Like, I'm like,
it's not, but still.
But the thing about the game is that we have main characters. I have a character that I'm very good at, and most other characters I'm completely bad at. So yes, you beat me.
But neither one of us were playing our mains.
Yes, so we were even.
I don't know, man. You've got so much more time in the game.
I have time playing a completely different character, so I only know how to play that character.
No, you understand game mechanics more than I do. You understand,
but I don't know the buttons to press for these other characters.
You understand how aggressive you should be. You understand these sides.
And also, at that point, I didn't know these things. I knew how to play my character only. I hadn't even started playing the game seriously at that point. I had spent time in the lab for my one character, so I knew what the buttons were for my character. Every other character I didn't know how to play against or with. So you could play any character and beat me. If you had played my character against me at that point, I probably still would have lost. But now,
all I'm saying, I had like 2 hours in the game. He's saying, "Oh, I spent mad time." He spent time in the game.
If I had played you on my character, you wouldn't have touched me. So just, please, and you know it to be true.
I should hope so. I honestly should hope so.
Yeah,
I've not seen it. I've not seen any evidence of that necessarily.
Because you're scared to play the game against me.
I'm not scared to play. What do you mean scared to play? When have I been scared to play you?
You're not trying to play the game.
To play you.
You're not trying to play the game,
bruv. The last time the game was here and on, we played and I won. Why would I be scared? I don't understand what you're talking about. And I'm just
next time the game is booted up, I will play my character.
We're gonna be living together from next week. Like, anytime. Anytime. I'm just saying, and that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to motivate you because you shouldn't be losing to me at this game. And it's kind of embarrassing that you do.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying, study.
It's literally not embarrassing. I just told you why it's not embarrassing.
Study and get better. That's what I'm saying.
I will learn every character. I will learn every single character. Bro, I'm gonna learn. Actually, I'm just gonna learn King, and I'm just gonna throw you all over the gaff.
Right.
See how fun that is for you.
Oh.
Well, what are you saying, Bez? Anyway, how are you feeling? I feel like you disagree with us.
I disagree to an extent. I feel like for me it's very much dependent on what I'm doing, in what sense of things I'm doing. So like washing the dishes, I don't feel like, I feel like when I wash the dishes, for example, I would just put on like a podcast or something and then just listen to that, and I feel like that's not taking away from anything for me, because I feel like I can still have the thoughts of my day. I can still think about this, and I can think about what they're talking about, and I feel like it kind of helps me to almost focus on stuff, because my brain does have so many thoughts in it going through it. Like it might be thinking about my day, it might be thinking about 1 minute it's like, oh, this morning I did this, and then I'll be like, oh, at work I did this, and then this, and then at least if I'm doing something, I've got something to just tune my brain into, and then something else that if my brain does wander from what I'm doing, it can wander to that, and then it just focuses back on that. It almost helps me to keep on track of what I'm doing.
Do you ever think about like time being wasted? For example, for me, if I'm not playing a game or watching something, I feel like I'm not doing anything. Like, so when because obviously I have to go to work the next day. So when I get home from work, I'm like, I need to be doing something at all times. So that's either me playing a game or me progressing further into a show, like finishing it, getting close to the end. Do you ever?
I feel like I need to be doing something to. Yeah, I wouldn't say I necessarily think about it in time wasting sort of thing, but I do agree that I feel like I do need to be doing something, because there might be something I want to watch, and if I'm not watching it, then I'm just I'm not going to watch it sort of thing.
So interesting to me, because when I think about time being wasted, I definitely don't think about entertainment. I actually think when I'm watching entertainment more time, I'm like, I'm wasting time. Like, but I generally look at it. The reason why I still do it, and obviously, so I generally look at it as I'm wasting time in a way that I find enjoyable, so it's fine. There are better things I could be doing. There are probably better things I should be doing, but at least I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
So I think I look at it that way. But yeah, the idea of being like, oh, I'm not watching something, so time is being wasted is so interesting.
I mean, it's less the thing that I feel like, if I'm not playing a game, I feel like I'm wasting time, especially if I'm not specifically playing like Tekken or Overwatch or League of Legends.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm wasting time. But then if I'm watching something, I less feel like I'm wasting time, because now I'm progressing in, I guess, watching the show I'm watching. So yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Because like in my brain, for years now, the top priority in my brain is being good at the games that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And so when I'm not working towards that by even if I'm not actively doing that while playing the game, if I'm just playing the game, I'm not really thinking about the game, I still feel like I'm keeping my skills up. So I don't feel too bad. But then if I'm not doing that or watching something, then I just feel like I'm wasting my time and I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, because I feel like so what you said, I feel like there's not anything else I should be doing like at that time. So that's why I feel like watching or playing something is an effective use of my time, because I've got nothing else to do. If otherwise I'd just be sitting there doing nothing, twiddling my thumbs or scrolling Twitter, which is probably even worse. Yeah.
Scrolling Twitter is definitely worse.
Yeah.
That's not what, and that's another thing. Like when scrolling Twitter, bro, like the clarity that I've gained just from not being around Twitter.
It's an obsessed bit,
It's crazy. Like just like literally just seeing all those like ridiculous, like the worst, it used to be, I'm seeing too many people's thoughts. And now it's too many people's thoughts are just too fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like so it was at first it was like I just have too many opinions, and now it's like, wait, there's more than just the fact there's too many opinions now. These opinions are just moronic. And
yeah.
Like, I'm just feeding my brain moronic opinions. It doesn't like make sense to do this. But I think for me, there are other things I can be doing, and the things that I haven't done in a while. Like I haven't made beats in a while. My DJ folders are in disarray. Like, I've got a Lego piece, like this Lego set. I've got one final bit to do, one character to build, and I haven't done that. And I wanted to do that before I move out. I'm still gonna try to do it within this week, because I wanted to finish it before I leave here. And just other little things. Sometimes it's like, oh, I want to clean the bathroom this weekend, or I want to do, and I'm just I'll get to it after I watch the show or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. And then like, after I watch the show or when it's, 9 p.m. in the evening and it's too late to start doing the bathroom and all I've done is watch TV all day, I do have that guilt of, you know what, that was a waste of time in a sense. Like, so.
But then for me, like I would clean the bathroom and have the podcast on or have something on in the background and just listen. I like fully. I'll just have my phone in my room, YouTube playing, headphones on, and just go and clean.
I would do that too. So when I do clean, or like I'll play music. Probably depends what vibe I'm feeling. Like I'll either like play music or I'll like watch something. So I'll do that too. Like, but I do notice that like the same thing I was saying with Cam earlier. If I play music, I'll be like a million times faster. Like if I put on like a podcast or like just something with a video, like or a TV show, movie, whatever, I'll be slow.
Yeah.
Like music slows me down too, to be fair. Like if I was probably had nothing on, I'd be at the quickest.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, and it just, each level of like entertainment as you go up, like just add in audio slows you down a bit.
Yeah.
Add audio visual slows you down even more. Like, I don't know, get a chair and make it 4D or whatever. Like, it probably slow you down. I mean, it definitely slow you down. Anyway. But so there's that. So like, it's just like when you extrapolate that, I just feel like sometimes I'm like, okay, the better idea is to just focus on the task at hand. And just be like, get it done quickly, get it done well as well. Because I feel like sometimes like you get distracted, you miss something or whatever. Like, I mean, this is just me I'm speaking for.
But do you find that it just makes it less fun and the task at hand?
I don't think it's fun anyway. I can't lie to you. Like, I feel like it dulls my enjoyment of whatever it is I'm doing. So if I'm listening to, like, if for example someone drops an album, right?
Yeah.
Trying to think of an artist. It doesn't really matter. Someone drops an album I've been really looking forward to. And if I'm like, okay, cool, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go clean the bathroom and I'm going to put on this album I've been waiting for such a long time.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'm going to come out of that experience not liking the album. Unless the album's like fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to dull my enjoyment of the album because I'm doing something that is just not enjoyable.
Fair.
But, and I think so I think it works in that way. I don't think it brings up the fun of cleaning the bathroom. I think it brings down the fun of the other thing.
Oh, okay, fair.
For me, anyway.
For me, it's the opposite. I'm fully like, it brings up the fun of whatever I'm doing to, because like, even like washing the dishes, I'm always like, I don't mind washing dishes. It's fun, like, because like I'd rather wash dishes and that sort and cook and all that kind of thing than like do like laundry and stuff like that. Because it's like laundry, you just pick everything up, chuck it in the wash. It's easy, but like it doesn't take the time that you're actually taking to do other things where you can actually like have something to enjoy, dig into sort of thing. So that's why I feel like cooking, I'm just listening to stuff. Get like if I'm listening to a podcast, I'll be laughing at whatever they're talking about or listen to what they're talking about. Music, maybe doing a little 2-step along while I'm doing it. So it just makes it a bit more fun.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like for example, cleaning the bathroom. If I'm listening to good music, it's gonna make me just happier.
Yeah,
just in general, and I'll be cleaning the bathroom with a bit more.
Yeah, a little bounce in the shoulders.
Rhythm, you know?
I think there's an element of that for me. I think it maybe starts that way, but I think as it progresses, I think it definitely like it wears off. So I feel like if I go in there and I put something like or like something I've heard before, like if I just listen to like an old album or something that I like, I think it will start that way of like 2-step in and but I think especially cleaning the bathroom as an example, that's like probably the most involved task.
Yeah.
Like a lengthy task that you can probably think of. And I think as it progresses, I'm like, okay, I'm done with this now, and now my doneness is making me feel done with this music that's playing as well at the same time. Like, so I think there's that aspect. Like washing the dishes is fine. I don't have it's not my favorite thing in the world to do, but like especially this, I'm really only most of the time I only wash it for myself. Like, so it's not like loads of dishes or anything. That's fine. I can live with it, but it's like I would rather just get it done and just be done with it and just But yeah, I mean, I get it. I do get where you're coming from because that's how I've been. Like for most of my like late teens to adulthood, because my mum used to be infuriated by it. And, like, I was just like, just do one thing at a time. And I'll be like,
why'd you need it?
and I'm like, it doesn't make a difference. Leave me alone. Like, but now I'm like starting to think, you know what, you might have had a point. Like,
Bro, I knew the whole time that she was right. She was like, you're just gonna take longer to do it. I'm like, you're right, but honestly, I would rather take long to do it because it doesn't affect me. It affects you. Unfortunately, it affects you. But I need to enjoy what I'm doing right now, so I'm gonna have to watch something.
for me, I was like, oh, if it takes longer, it's gonna take like 5 minutes longer. It's not gonna be much of a big deal, and it's gonna make my enjoyment so much more.
Yeah.
But then now, when I think back, I'm like, yeah, you were probably taking like an extra half hour. It was probably like,
Bro, I think back to when I used to wash, clean the bathroom and toilet. Like, yeah, no, I legitimately would take 2 hours to do it when it's like maybe a 45-minute job.
yeah. yeah, for sure. So I'm like, okay, maybe you had a point there. Like, yeah, and then she would always say like, yeah, just get it done and then go do that. Like, if that's what you want to do, get it done, go do that. And I think
That's where my wasted time comes in, though. I'm like, oh, you're saying that, but I'm wasting all this time cleaning the bathroom toilet when I could be watching something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think what I'm discovering, at least for me, is that my enjoyment of the entertainment is going to be greater if I actually do it that way around.
Yeah.
I think being able to sit down and be like, all right, cool, I'm about to take in this movie, I'm about to listen to this album, I'm about to listen to this podcast, whatever. Being able to sit down and be like, right, this is all I'm doing. I think I enjoy it more than being like, yeah, I'm doing this and this at the same time. I'm doing that and that at the same time. So yeah, man. Anyway, I think the reason why that came up is because we showed Cam the
New Day.
the New Day kicking out Biggie. Breaking
When
his
you said
heart.
they were breaking up, I thought it was Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods that were breaking up because I didn't even know that Biggie was still considered a part of it.
Damn.
Because just from being around you guys, I knew that he hadn't been around, so I thought they were just the New Day.
Yeah.
He's the heart and soul.
It's the heart as well. So now you see. So what did you think? Emotional, no?
No, because first of all, I went into it thinking that Kofi and Xavier
But what
Woods
does
were
that
breaking
matter?
up.
You saw what you went into that thinking that, but then you saw what happened,
Yeah,
and that's
but,
not what happened. So talk to me about what happened, not what you thought.
but I couldn't get past what I thought.
Oh
I literally the thing that I said at the end was I thought you said the New Day were breaking up and then I said, but them two are clasping. How is that them breaking up? That was what I said at the end, no?
Yeah.
I couldn't get past the fact that I thought that those two were not going to be friends no more. That's what I thought was happening, and then that's not what happened.
Oh my word.
And so I was even more out of it because I had my preconceptions that it didn't.
Preconceptions, assumptions. What do they say about assumptions?
I don't know, bro.
Makes an ass out of you and me.
Nah,
Yeah.
I guess if I was a person who cared, it would have been emotional.
You don't even need to be a person who cares. I'm not saying did it make you cry. I'm saying can you understand
It's three homies from 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying did it make you emotional. I'm not saying about whether you think it will make other people emotional. I'm saying can you understand that narrative of literally three homies that been boys for 10 years, right? One of them gets seriously hurt, hasn't been around as much because he's been dealing with his serious hurt. The two homies start falling out, squabbling, bickering at each other's throats almost. He comes back, he's like, I've been seeing this, like, we're getting the band back together, like, I'm gonna be here, like, let's work on our issues, blah, blah, blah. And they'd be like, this is all your fault. You broke your neck, so what? Like, just that narrative, can you understand the emotion of that narrative?
Yes.
That's what I'm asking you, Maggie. I don't need you to be like, I was crying, like it hurt. Like that's not what I need from you. I'm just saying, can you understand that story that they were telling is a compelling one? Okay, there we go. That's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be, Maggie. for the viewers at home, he was nodding. For the listeners at home, he acknowledged me. He nodded. He said affirmative by a head nod. But yeah. So what are you gonna do, man? How are you gonna fix your enjoyment of media?
Well, I was planning to start after next week when I have the full free time off to fix my shit because all my time will be all mine. To focus on probably Tekken because I love that game and just do the Tekken thing. Put most of my time into that, and then if I have time, try to watch things, particularly anime movies and TV shows, rather than the YouTube thing. Because that thing.
Oh yeah,
that thing
YouTube is getting bad for like just brain fog.
Yeah, it's feeding me too much. The algorithm is working too well right now. Yeah, I'm getting sucked into that
It's
thing.
getting
And
TikTokified.
yeah,
Really?
it's a problem.
Yeah. For me, anyway, as well. Like and that was the problem with TikTok, is that the algorithm just knew the type of video that scratched the particular itch in my brain just way too well, and then I'm just like, oh shit, it's been 2 hours and I've just been scrolling TikTok.
Yeah.
And YouTube is becoming that for me as well. Whereas like I'm just like clicking, like I'll watch a video, even like not even shorts. I'll be like, I'll watch a video, and then the next recommended video, I'll read the title, I'll be like, right, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
As well. Click, and then I read the title of the next video, right, that sounds. Boom, boom, boom.
That's crazy.
And it was like, oh shit, it's been 4 hours and I've just
Yeah.
been like watching YouTube. Like, no, that cannot go on.
It's so bad. Like,
That's mad.
I'll look in my subscription box. There's nothing there that I want to watch. I'll go to the homepage. There's something that I want to watch.
Snap. And it will be 9 times out of 10, it will be something from my subscription box as well. Like, but it would just be like an older video or whatever.
Yeah.
So like the newer stuff in my subscription stuff, no one cares about. But like, I'll go to the homepage and there'll be like a video for someone I've subscribed to or someone I've watched like a fair amount of videos from before. And like it will just be chilling there, and it'll be like, this is exactly what I want to watch. Or like it'll be something for someone I've never seen before, but it will be the exact theme of video that I've been watching. And it's just like, no, it's it.
My YouTube is so different to you guys. It's like I go on it and I only watch subscription stuff, and that's it. Like the homepage rarely ever recommends me anything that I'm actually gonna watch.
Do you watch like? Because I feel like I don't know, but I feel like you watch like football related videos and then kind of some kind of gaming sideman kind of stuff.
Basically.
And I feel like you don't. I feel like I deep dive in too many rabbit holes.
I think that's why, because I don't really watch much else on YouTube other than them. And like, I watch like game reviews here and there. Like the Beyblade stuff, Beyblades, how to launch a Beyblade, Beyblade X. Like, like I feel like that's really it. I don't really watch much else, so I feel like let's see if I.
That's what literally I'm pulling up my YouTube homepage now. Sorry, I know you were talking. We Cam and I both got our phones out to be there.
So yeah, it is a football video. It's United View, which is the like Manchester United equivalent of AFTV, and then the subscription, and these like I will not watch any of this stuff that I'm not subscribed to from here. Maybe this one, Before You Buy, Indiana Jones. That's probably and that's like 6 videos down. No, more than that even.
So literally, if I was to come onto this, there's 4 shorts at the top. I would watch every single one of them. Then I would scroll down. There's like a comedy like DC thing that I watch. Then there's a FL, this is from my subscriber box. FL Studio tutorial, like short form content. Something about Life is Strange. And then the main thing I saw though was this video that says never lose Connect 4 ever again. I don't even care about winning Connect 4, but I would watch that 100% of the time.
I don't even have shorts on my homepage.
Do you not?
Nah.
How do you not?
You don't have shorts?
No, all? I've got the shorts option, but like,
bro,
go to the top.
That's the top.
That's your homepage.
Yeah.
Have you watched shorts?
Not. I've watched them like if I've been sent them, but I haven't actually gone into shorts and like scrolled through any.
You're a lucky man.
So I've got.
I need to. Okay. Again, but so I see. So if I stop watching shorts, they'll stop coming up. I hope that's what I'm.
There's a button for show fewer shorts. If you click the
Where's
three dots on like where there's shorts options, if you click the 3 dots,
and
then it says show fewer shorts.
Oh, okay. I might need to do that because shorts kill.
I love that. I might need to do that. I'm the same. I'm looking at it like I should do that right now, but I kind of want to hold off.
Might need to do it. We're not going to. Might need to.
You know, now you can busy. I'm doing it now. That's funny Because I literally wasn't actually pressing it as well. That's the worst. I'm doing it right now.
I've just done it as well. I'm like, yeah, no, it's necessary.
Yeah.
That's so funny. And then when you do that, it just removes them altogether.
Yeah.
God, it will show you fewer shorts on the home. That's great.
Yeah, that's like, I've got shorts now, so I have to scroll down about 80 different videos maybe before I got shorts come up.
That's good, because shorts is like the time killer for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go into the 4 shorts that it shows me, and then sometimes when I'm finished watching them, I'll come out, the homepage is now reloaded, and there's 4 new shorts for me to look at.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, well, now I have to watch these as well.
Yeah, I've never got into like TikTok. I think Vine never got into that really. Like, if there was good Vines that pop up on Twitter, I think Twitter is the only one that's like sucked me in fully. I've like, what was it like Vine, TikTok, YouTube Shorts? I've never really got into them.
Yeah, I didn't use TikTok because I knew. Well, first of all, when you first open TikTok, it's not that interesting.
No,
because it obviously has to learn you.
Yeah,
but I started to use it a little bit, and it started to learn me, and I was like, I don't like this, so I stopped doing it. And then YouTube Shorts started doing the same thing, and because it's YouTube, I was just like, it's YouTube, I like it.
Yeah,
and I haven't broken away from it.
I think for me it's literally that. Yeah, it just knows all the things I like. So like, it will show me like music videos. It will show me NBA stuff. It will show me wrestling stuff. It will show me like just all these different things that I'm kind of like that I enjoy and I'm into and whatnot. And it will just show me stuff about them. Like I see no football content whatsoever.
Yeah,
like I'm a London boy. I don't see anything about Arsenal Football Club. I don't see anything about Manchester United. I know nothing to do with football.
Yeah.
But I see bare NBA videos. And it's just because the YouTube knows me like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you would think just based off a location, they'd be like, all right, cool, let's show this guy, top 10 Premier League goals.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. No. Like, it's giving me like bloody Kobe Bryant, like highlight packages and stuff. Like, I'm exaggerating, but literally that, because it knows that's like the videos that I'll click on. Like, it'll show me, wrestling. Even the wrestling videos, it's all WWE, no AEW. Like, it just knows that I watch WWE, I don't watch AEW. Like, like, it's that crazy. Like, the music videos that's recommended, it's recommending like stuff to do with I'm a piano, it's recommending grime stuff, it's recommending like, again, I'm not seeing no pop, I'm not seeing no bloody electro, like trance. Like, it's all like, it's so fine-tuned. Yeah. Because I guess it's got a bloody almost 20 years or whatever of my selections to be like, okay, no, he'll like this video, he won't like that video, he'll like this video, he won't like that video, blah, blah, blah.
Another thing I feel about the algorithm recently is that I'll watch something one time and then it'll like instantly the next day start.
It's so quick.
Recommending me,
recommending
me stuff similar. Like, there's this.
It's kind of annoyingly quick because sometimes I'll watch something one time for a particular reason, and then now my homepage.
My homepage is changed up, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this again. Like, move it. Sometimes it's like, I don't want to watch this again. Move it. Sometimes like, I know that I shouldn't be watching this again, but I'm gonna watch more of it, and it's gonna keep showing up, and I'm gonna keep watching more of it. Like, there's literally these one shorts where it's like just random clips of celebrities, like sort of kind of funny moments. With like white bar around it, little text at the top. Yeah. And I hate it so much. It's such bad content. But every time I see it, I click on it and I watch it. And every time I'm like, I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but I still do it.
But I must watch it.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever's gonna happen, it's not even gonna be that funny. It's literally like 5 seconds of content. It's not gonna be that funny.
You and have to know.
Whatever the caption is, it's not that funny. Like, nothing that's gonna happen is that funny. But I still watch it, and then I click on the comments, and there's like 5 comments on it, so there's nothing interesting there either. I'm like, this is a waste of my time.
This is also something that I'm bad at now, is that I read so many comments for like, I'll be watching a video, and I'll be like, I don't know, 2 minutes into the video. It might be a 10-minute video. I'll be 2 minutes in, and I'll be like, I wonder what the comments are saying.
I feel like don't know it's why. Interesting. It's because like you want to know if they're thinking the same thing you're thinking, or like certain things that.
But then I'll be reading the comments, and I'll be like, I don't care about these motherfuckers.
Like, so true. I'm like, I'm reading, and I see a long paragraph. I'm like, I actually don't care.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I literally used to pride myself on the fact that I didn't read comments. Like, literally maybe 5 years ago, I never used to read the comment at any point. I'd watch the video done, I'm going away. Literally, I had an issue with my ex because she used to watch a film or a show, then go to Twitter to see what other people are saying about it. Yeah, I never did that. I was like, this is weird. because now you're not forming your own opinion. You're looking for someone else's opinion.
Yeah.
And then saying, oh, yeah, that. I agree with that. I'm like, but what's your opinion? I never used to do that. Now I do that all the time. It's a problem. It's a damn problem. I hate it.
Yeah.
I rarely read comments, but it's only if like certain things I hear, I'm like, did anyone else clock that?
Yeah.
Like, anyone else going to mention it? Because I'm not going to go and type it in there and be like, at 17 to 26, this guy said this. Can you believe it? Like, so I'm like, surely someone else has got that. And I'm like, yeah, he did. Okay. And then it's got likes. I'm like, okay, yeah. Someone else did see that and called it out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's. I feel like that's fine.
That's a valid
But
thing,
like,
yeah.
I'll literally, be watching like, I don't know, bloody top 10 tech gifts of 2024 for Christmas or whatever. And like, I'll be looking through the comments, like, and people would like just see, oh, has anyone recommended anything else? I'm like, bro, you ain't buying nothing. Like,
Yeah.
be so for real, like, whether people recommended stuff or not, you're not getting any of these things. Like, it's a lot, but yeah, man, it's the world we live in, man. It's the world and there's not much, there's nothing we can really do about it. Honestly,
Just have to train ourselves to ignore it.
Yeah.
Try to, at least.
Yeah, that's why my phone, that's obviously you saw my phone's been in black and white. That's why I put it in black and white. Literally this exact thing. I was like, I want to make my phone look less interesting.
Yeah.
And it just never looked so dull.
Yeah, I mean, I have mine in black and white as well. And yeah, some days, if I stay up too long past the time it goes black and white, I do remove it, undo it. But yeah, generally it goes black and white at 12 and then I just don't really look at it.
But yeah, I've had it permanently black and white for literally yesterday. No, was it yesterday? Yeah, literally Friday. I put it around, because obviously I've got this new job and whatnot, and like just some of my habits are just incompatible with the job. So I was like, okay, I need to stop looking at my phone so much. Like my old job, I could look at my phone pretty much anytime I wanted. This job, I kind of need to lock in, like, and focus on. When I'm doing something, I need to focus. So I do like, okay, I can't be looking at my phone so much. So I was like, I need to just wean myself off a bit. Like, and the thing is, it's not anything, like I used to just look at my phone because I'd be on WhatsApp or texting, whatever. And that's not anything. I can't delete WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I can't be like, hey, like, you know, to my mum, my dad, you know, you guys, my girlfriend, whatever. I can't be like, no, don't text me. Like, it's not something that's feasible to do. So like, I just need to make it so that I feel to reach for it less. Because sometimes it's not even like it's vibrating or anything. I just be like, oh, let me just check and see if anyone's. Nah, I can't be doing that. So I'm like, okay, let me put my phone in black and white. I could probably remove it at a certain point, but for now, just put it in black and white. Make it so that when you open it, you're like, ugh. Brother, like, just don't want to look at it, like, or if you have to look at it, just go in, complete the mission, lock it off again immediately, like that kind of thing. Yeah, what was it that Skepta tweeted ages ago? You probably didn't even see. He was like, this was years ago. He was basically like, the way to live is leave your house, complete the mission, return home, no detours. it was something like that. He was like, nothing extra. He was like, just leave the house, do what you needed to do, and go back home, like, immediately. Like, there's nothing else out there for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, literally that. Unlock my phone, do what I need to do, lock it back. Like, don't get sucked into anything. And I think black and white is helping because, nothing looks appealing. Like, if I go to WhatsApp and I send a message or whatever, and I come out, that YouTube sign is just grey. It's not looking, that red is not bright in my face, like, drawing me. Like, it's just grey and dry. So that's the plan for now anyway. But let's do the watch list. We good to move on?
Yeah.
The watch list. Right, the watch list. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. So I went cinema the other day, watched Gladiator 2.
Ooh, how was that?
It was actually alright, to be fair. Like,
for such a cinema man, like, I'm surprised that you're not more like, oh yeah, I like to watch stuff, like, just by itself.
Yeah, no, I think it's because I feel like cinema, most of the stuff I've seen in cinema are things like I'd solely watch them at home anyway.
Really?
For the most part. I think Red One I could watch background show, background movie. But like, Gladiator 2, I'm trying to think what have I watched recently? Gladiator 2. Venom, that's a background movie I could watch. So I feel like cinema's another, that's a weird one.
For me, cinema is forcing me to focus on that one thing. So that's why I go cinema.
I enjoy cinema a lot. I wish I had one of your memberships, but it's just not feasible to go to Watford. Like, it's not as easy without a car. It's just not as easy. Basically, the one cinema that I would happily go to without a car doesn't offer it.
Yeah.
View, get your act together, mate.
Because I like cinema as well. To be fair, like it's a good pastime, but it's a big time waster though. At the same time, like because
time waster.
Because you got 3 hours in this movie. Like if you
what else are you gonna do though?
Play some PlayStation.
Oh, how's that wasting time? Like it's an equivalent exchange.
But it's just it's a lot of stuff around, like, because you get, so let's say the film starts at 7.
Yeah.
Get there, film don't start until 7:30, 7:40 now.
The thing is, right? This has been happening since the dawn of time.
I know,
don't turn up at if it starts at 7. Don't turn up at 7. You know it's been.
No, but you say that, but then sometimes you turn up at 7:30 and the movie's already started, and you're like, "What the hell? Why is there only 10 minutes of adverts today?" So like, obviously, I would say I don't ever turn up at 7, but then like, so that's the thing where it's now 30-40 minutes of adverts, which is ridiculous, taking a piss now. Like, and then the movie's 2-3 hours.
To be fair, I do feel like sometimes the adverts are like part of the experience.
They are, yeah. So like, if you're watching a good movie, like a 15 or something, they have good adverts where you're like, oh, I want to watch that. I want to watch that. I want to watch. So when I watched Gladiator, there was about 3 movies. I was like, I want to watch them. They look sick. Yeah. But watching, like, I haven't seen it yet, but Moana 2, and with the adverts for that, I'm probably not going to watch anything that's coming out of it.
Never know. Sometimes like there's some movies that like, I'm like, this kids movie could be fire. No, I ain't even joking. There's a couple times that I've gone to like the cinema to watch like a kids movie, and I'm like, I went and watched Lego Batman twice in the cinema.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie though.
Kids movie as well though.
But I feel like when I watched Elemental, because obviously I went and watched that as a secret one, so I went and watched it, and the trailers for it, I was like, this movie is going to be so bad. The trailers are not giving me any, like, I can tell it's going to be a kids movie from the trailers. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad. And then I watched it, and I was like, again, that was one where I was like, I could have watched this at home happily, and I don't need to be here for this. Where that's the whole with the cinema thing, is like, is it a movie I need to be there for? And that's kind of my basis on, is it good? And 2, is it one that I have to actually focus on? Because I definitely, as we spoke about, like Dune, Tenet, that was another one which I watched first, playing something, and I had no idea what happened in it. Watched it again, still had no idea what happened.
Watching Tenet for the first time while playing a game, you're gonna get
you're
gonna get like 0.5% of what's going on.
Literally,
like, so far behind.
I mean, even after watching it without playing games, I've still got like maybe 10% of what's going on. But like movies like that where I'm like, okay, I'd rather watch them in the cinema. Even like Oppenheimer, I watched that in cinema. Was happy to watch that in cinema, because I feel like if I watched it at home, I wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah, that movie will not lock you in if you're watching it
not at all. Yeah,
and with the option to do something else, you probably will end up doing something else. I mean, for me, I guess me and Bez type of people, you probably end up doing something else, because it's a lot of talking.
Just very slow. Like
it's not like moving, locking you in. When they get to actually dropping the bombs, like, calm, I'm locked in for this. And then they start talking again. It's like,
it's just a lot of like, you're like, oh, this is just so slow.
Man are dissing the dialogue.
But you know,
I like the dialogue when I was in the cinema, but if I'm at home, I will be like half listening to what they're saying.
And it's the way they talk as well. It's a very monologue, or like it's very like monotone, and you're just kind of like, it's not exciting that you're like, oh, what are they talking about? You're kind of like, it's dry.
Can I just say, do you guys understand that part of the reason why like a lot of movies are being kind of like rehashed or recycled, like they're making like Gladiator 2, a movie from the 2000s, and they're making a new version of it, is because of this exact thing though. Yeah. Where people are like just, they're having to try and grab attention some way.
Yeah.
People are tuning out of like things.
Yeah. But then at the same time, it's like, so the movies I mentioned in the trailers, they aren't rehashes of it. Well, I don't know if they're rehashes or anything, but they looked good, and they're new movies that I think, and I'm excited to see them, and I feel like they've grabbed my attention from just a trailer. So they can. That was the original way they used to do things. Use a good trailer that would then be like, "Ooh, I want to watch this."
I don't know. I feel like it's tough, because I think, yes, obviously a good trailer is going to grab you or whatnot, but then a trailer is always designed to be grabbing, regardless of what the movie is going to look like in the end.
Yeah.
Like, so if, for example, one of these movies that grabbed you, like, starts off with 30 minutes of just like walking around and talking,
Mm.
it might lose you again.
Yeah.
But so that's what, so I'm like, I feel like in
My thing is, if you get me into the cinema, even if it's all talking,
Yeah.
as long as the
Yeah, of
talking
course,
is
you're gonna be fine.
interesting and the acting is good, I don't care if it's all talking.
But even if it's not good, I'm sitting through it. I'm
Well,
here
yeah,
now.
of
I mean,
course
I'm never,
you are.
I'm never gonna leave. I don't.
But
Yeah.
that's
I've never walked out.
yeah,
of the cinema, so.
cinema's captive audience.
I've been close many times, but I'm like, I'm here. I'm still
I've
watching
never
it.
have I walked out of it? No, I don't think I've walked out.
Yeah.
Cinema is obviously a captive audience, but I'm saying like just the movie industry, the TV show industry, the
Yeah.
entertainment industry in general. Like I think it does to the detriment of the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying so hard to just be attention grabbing.
Yeah.
like, in some ways, and I feel like part of that is because we're just so quick to be like, oh yeah, this is smooth.
It's a short form media.
Nah,
smooth,
yeah.
everything.
But I feel like
Is that too?
yeah, it's a short form media. But I feel like if they can grab your attention the first 10 minutes, most people are gonna watch a lot of it before they can switch off.
But your attention, I feel like it's harder to grab people's attention today.
It is. That's why I feel like
That's what I'm saying. So
you've got a short
so-
period at the start of the movie to
But
suck people in.
Yes, but my thing is, I think it's always been about 10 minutes to grab someone's attention. Like I think in 1990, you had about 10 minutes to grab someone's attention.
Yeah, true.
I just think you didn't need to do as much to grab someone's attention in 1990. I think now you have to be doing backflips off the jump from the jump to grab someone's attention in the 90s. Whereas in the 90s, you might need to do a quick roly-poly, and they might be like, ooh, okay, we're starting off hot.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it's just a different...
But at the same time, I
Right.
fil like if you're going to watch, like, so for example, Gladiator 2, if that, obviously, it sucks people in with the whole being Gladiator 2, but then if you're going to watch that on Netflix or Amazon or wherever it is goes after, you still have that same 10 minutes or same 5 to 10 minutes that you're going to have with anyway. Because if people who are going to have that short form of attention span probably wouldn't care about the original Gladiator.
I'm more talking about, for example, so I'm more... How can I explain this? I'm more talking about the cinema aspect of movies, right?
Yeah.
So the film industry, it's been a big thing since COVID. Like people haven't really gone back to cinema in the same way since COVID. And the film industry is just trying to figure out ways. Like so many movies that have had like hype behind them have bombed. Like, in a lot of ways. Like Barbenheimer obviously was a great success and whatnot, but there were so many other things that were like hyped up and then didn't do well. Tenet didn't do well, for example. I think that's a fantastic movie, but I
still don't get it. That's a whole other episode.
Maybe one day we'll do a
We
deep
were meant
dive.
to watch that on the pod, weren't we?
I think we said that at one
Yeah,
point.
but we didn't. Oh well.
But that's a fantastic movie in my opinion.
When did that come out? Didn't that come out before COVID?
No.
Was it 2020 or 2021?
No, I think it's 21.
I think it's 2020, isn't it?
I don't think it was 2020.
No.
I think it was. I think it came out in cinema. So I don't think. I don't think it could have
It definitely
possibly.
came. You watched it in cinema.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I remember when it came out, and I remember wanting to watch it, but I didn't end up watching it until like a few years after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched it in cinema. So it had to have been, and we had to sit with face masks, and we had to sit spaced out
okay.
and whatnot. So it
must
was
have been
still, it was in the peak of COVID. It was not the peak, but it's
Just
still
after.
within COVID.
Yeah.
But I think it was 2021. I don't think cinemas were open in
Yeah, no, they
2020 at all.
They weren't.
No, they
And
weren't.
It was like a summer movie as well, so
It would have been 2021. But yeah, so many movies that have had like big budgets and whatnot have bombed.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that is to do with the fact that people don't have the will or the desire to be like, okay, like loads of the Marvel movies even haven't done that as well as they were doing pre-COVID in the box office and stuff like that. I think part of that is because people don't have the desire to sit down anywhere for 3 hours now, which is fair enough.
But don't you think the streaming platforms is killing it more than anything? Like, so obviously since COVID has happened,
But
and
streaming platforms aren't. Sorry, but I don't think streaming platforms are doing that well either. Like I feel like streaming platforms are just doing. I'm trying to grab your attention. I'm so loud. Stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like I put on Netflix today, and it had bloody Sabrina Carpenter was the first person that I saw, and she was doing some singy Christmassy thing, and I was like, that just is not good television. That's just a celebrity that you're putting in my face.
Yeah.
Because she's a celebrity, and I might go, ooh, she sings espresso. Let me click on this.
No, but I mean more to the fact that like if for example, the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
People might not necessarily bother watching in cinema because it's going to come on Disney Plus in 2 months or a month. So like, why do I need to go cinema for it, or why do I need to go cinema for this movie when it's going to be on Netflix? Like back in the day, we had to bootleg it.
Yeah.
And like my older
wait and buy
on DVD,
whatever,
but like or rent it from Blockbuster or whatever. But like my older sister, she would never bootleg anything. So obviously she's waiting for it to come to DVD if she's not going cinema for it.
Yeah.
But then now she'll just buy it on Amazon or buy it on Sky or something when it comes there like 3 weeks later from the cinema.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's probably killing it.
That's definitely a factor. I would definitely say that's a factor, and I definitely can like concede that point. But I think it's still something to be said about just generally people aren't that interested. I think.
Yeah.
I think there's still that kind of, because I don't know, like I feel like culturally we have less movies. I guess maybe it's the fact that everyone can watch different things now.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like culturally there are less movies that are like, oh, this was like the movie of the year. Or
Yeah.
whatever. I feel like we have that less. So obviously we had Salt Bay. That was a whole thing. We had Barbenheimer.
Saltburn.
Sorry.
I was like, Salt Bay, what the?
Sorry, yeah, Saltburn. That was a whole thing.
That's so funny because I didn't even know that was a moment. Like, I mean, I feel like I watched that movie before people started talking about it.
I feel like the moment came a lot later after it came out, because it came out and then it kind of.
Because I watched that in like December 22, and then you guys hadn't seen it. I told you a lot about it.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
And you both ended up. I thought I was going to tell you about it, and you would never see it.
Yeah,
and you both saw it. I was like, damn, okay.
Because like my girlfriend wanted to watch it because it was a moment. And she was like, oh, I'm hearing about this movie a lot. Let's check
I think I watched it because you told me about it, and then I saw it on Amazon. I was like, I feel like Cam told me about it. Let's watch it.
Yeah, but I feel like there's less like culturally like, boom, this is big. Like Barbenheimer, Saltburn are two things I can think of. But before that, I'm probably leaning back towards like Endgame and Infinity War and stuff like that. Which had us all in a chokehold. But when you think about it, like back in the day, there used to be just so many movies that you would be like, oh, did you see this movie in cinema? Did you see that movie in cinema? Blah blah blah. And I just feel like we don't have that.
I didn't go cinema for a good period of time between like 2012 and 2022 or something.
Yeah.
Like I probably wouldn't have seen many movies in cinema. Like, it was only a few Marvel movies. I think every Marvel movie I saw in cinema, and I think most Marvel movies I saw in cinema. But I didn't go cinema for a very long time.
I was mostly watching Marvel movies around that point as well. I was going to cinema quite regularly, but it was mostly for the Marvel movies and maybe a few other bits and bobs. But I was just saying, outside of me, I'm just saying I would hear about movies that were doing well. Yeah. And like that, like, I don't know, bloody Channing Tatum was in, or whoever. He's probably not even the best example of like a superstar, but like whoever was like the big Tom Cruise or whatever was doing this, that, or the other thing. Like, it was movies that just like, like even my parents, like, oh, what did you do this weekend? Oh, we went and saw bloody Fast and Furious 5 or like whatever. Yeah. Maybe not that far back. Maybe Fast and Furious 7 or something. Yeah. But like bloody hell, why did you do that? It's just a movie to watch at the moment. Yeah. That's the big movie to watch at the moment. Whereas I feel like it's less likely that happens. Like, I think my parents still do because they just like cinema. But I feel like there's less likely that it's like, oh yeah, this is the movie that we watch now. This is the movie that we watch now. I feel like whenever someone suggests, oh, let's go cinema to me, I'm like, what's even in there, bro?
That's so true.
That's the thing. There's nothing. That's the other question is what's actually coming out. Like, that's going to be that next bomb, big movie, big hit sort of thing. I feel like there's nothing really on the cards that's going to be a crazy movie. Like, I feel like everything's got a big budget nowadays.
Yeah, and I think the industry is being tuned way more and more and more to streaming. And streaming is being tuned more and more and more to the attention-grabbing, TikTok-ified style type of stuff. Like, I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, because even like Red 1, that bombed in the cinema, but then the person who directed or whoever funded it basically said it's going to Amazon by Christmas. So like we released it in cinema as like a premiere essentially, but the plan is for it to make its money off Amazon. Yeah, and then so it was basically made for streaming and they put it in cinema just because. Yeah.
So I feel like I heard the same thing about like obviously Deadpool Wolverine did. I'm sure it did bits.
That did quite well, yeah.
But even that, the money that Disney will make from it being on Disney Plus is like massive.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they said that they had a bunch of people, like a huge amount of people, sign up to Disney Plus to watch that movie.
That's fair. But yeah,
that was a movement. Deadpool Wolverine. I feel like that did quite that. Like the whole bye. That thing was doing bits.
But again, that's not based. I'm talking about something just new.
Yeah,
Deadpool and Wolverine had so much behind it, like in terms of Marvel, in terms
20
of
years of
2 Deadpool movies,
Wolverine,
however many Wolverine X-Men movies. Like it's got too much behind it. Like I'm saying, just something organic or something new. That's like right, cool. We're like a wide enough portion of society as like this is the movie.
Yeah.
Wherever I feel like that doesn't happen as much now. Like you just
who's even the big actors nowadays? Like who's the star of The Rock?
Like, he's lost his shine.
That's what I mean. Like, who's the big actor now that's going to be in a movie that's going to be like?
But this is what I'm saying. As much as I don't like celebrities and stuff like that, like I feel like we're getting to a point where, not that celebrities don't exist because they obviously do, but like
they've lost their je ne sais quoi.
They don't have as much pull.
Yeah.
On their name alone, I think the things that have pull now are the platforms. Like where before you wouldn't know which studio made what movie. You'd be like, oh, I'm going to go watch the new Denzel movie. I'm going to go watch the new Rock movie. I'm going to go watch the new Tom Cruise, Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, I'm trying to think of a woman. I'm going to go watch the new, just listen to Bear Man. Angelina Jolie, yeah. I'm going to go watch...
Meryl Streep.
I'm gonna go whoever. Like
you can just stop.
I know, but I'm just saying I'm gonna go watch like the new XYZ person's movie.
Yeah.
Now it's like, what's the new movie from Netflix? What's the new Amazon Prime drop? What's the new Disney? What's the new Sony? What's the new
Apple TV Plus?
Yeah, Apple TV. What's on Apple TV? What's on Hulu if you're in America? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like I feel like you're more like inclined to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch. Oh, this was Netflix is dropping this.
Yeah.
Amazon's dropping that. Disney's. I feel like we've now in that world, and I don't like that world.
But that's why I go back to streaming platforms are killing cinema more than anything else, I would say, because they're the ones where their budgets are crazy now. Like the Netflix budgets are ridiculous.
But I feel like it's chicken and egg type thing, because I feel like the reason why streaming platforms are crashing is
the thing was there.
The COVID boom of streaming.
It's the COVID boom of streaming, but then also your attention span. Because I feel like maybe attention span is not the right thing, but the level of effort it requires to go to the cinema.
Yeah,
I feel like it's the easiness of being like, I'm just going to sit on my couch and just let everything just come to me so easily, like rather than having that kind of more optimal viewing experience. Like people are just going to watch this on my because people don't even watch stuff on the like TV more times sometimes. Like, I'm just gonna watch it on the iPad.
Yeah.
Just gonna watch
we spoke about it not too long ago, well, a while ago maybe. But how many people have laptops nowadays where they actually, or computers where they actually watch things on? Like not many. They're just tablets or TVs or phones.
A TV.
TV's fine. But
I ain't mad at a TV if it's like set up well. Like some people might just have a bloody TV mounted in the most awkward position.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some people's TVs. I'm like, why's your TV there? It don't make no sense. But like
tablet, phone. Like watching something on the phone isn't ideal. Yeah,
atrocious. Like, and I'm like, it's just, and I feel like it just, I don't know. Maybe it's because I identify as being an artist, and I'm just like the art. I'm just always like the art. I want the artists to be able to express their art in the best way, and for people to receive it in the optimal way. And I'm like, cinema is the best way to watch a movie. Like I feel like TV shows, the best way is on the couch watching the TV.
Yeah.
Like, I know for a lot of my life I've watched TV shows on laptops and phone screens and tablet screens and whatnot. But I feel like the best way to watch it is to sit down at the couch and watch it on your personal TV screen, like, in that way, and that's when you're going to get the best experience of that.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, to see it being like kind of funneled into this world where like the art is kind of following, which I guess it kind of has to do, but it's kind of being forced to follow down the rabbit hole of like okay, people want like know it. They don't want to make any effort, so we got to make sure it's easy and accessible, and also attention spans are low, so we just got to make sure that it's just grabby, like getting people's attention every 5 minutes, like and I'm like, but that's just like diluting the art so much.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering who's going to be the first person to make like a movie with like a Minecraft clip at the bottom half, like, I don't know, like of like just jumping on blocks and stuff at the bottom half. Just to grab.
Could you imagine? Oh my god,
it's so pulling, man.
Like, but I don't think that would be an outrageous thing to do.
It'd be an artistic thing to do.
That's what I was going to say. I think it would make a statement, a pretty bold, powerful statement of like, look at where we become, look at what we become, look at where we are, like, or like I'm trying to think, yeah, Subway Surfer or one of them. Like,
oh my god, GTA just playing it.
yeah, or like do a movie and have like what would they do? Like just have like a hot girl, like like
clickbait.
Like literally, like the movie starts with like, if you had me in a room for an hour, what would you do with me? And then the movie starts.
Or have a like React content, just have a person in the bottom just watching, just also watching the movie. They're not saying anything, they're just
like,
there.
Just making faces like,
That would be quite interesting, to be fair. Like if they did a concept of that, like properly had the like similar. Because I do like those movies where they have like it'll be like filmed on Skype and stuff.
Yeah.
So like if they had that sort of thing, that'd be quite interesting, to be fair.
Or, like have someone like actually reacting to it and be like pausing the movie, be like, "Bro, did you see that?"
Oh my god!
In the cinema.
chat. Did you see the chat?
Oh, I hate that. So that is horrible. Just Kai said that just there.
Play the movie. I'm here for the movie.
Oh shit! What's happening here? I think we're still recording. I think we're good.
Yeah, I feel like sure that wouldn't work for the older crowd. Surely
No, they would hate
they
that.
would hate
No,
that.
that would be a very
very much
that's too much.
Gen Alpha
That's going
thing.
way too
yeah.
far. I mean,
They
I'm
might
sure,
like it as an artistic expression though. If it's actually
If it's done
doing,
well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And if it's actually presented in a way of doing social commentary, I think it's saying. Another thing, Joker 2.
Yeah.
Again, I think media literacy is just down the toilet.
yeah.
Just down the pan. I think that's a good example of just being like.
I also think a bigger issue is another thing is that people will hear that it's a bad movie and just not go watch it.
Yeah, that's
people
true.
will hear too
I mean,
much.
I don't think that's.
I think
that's fair.
I don't think. I think certain things, like you need to see it. Like you need to make your own judgment. And I also think back in the day, you might hear from someone close to you that it's bad, and that's someone who you should be trusting.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you'll see it from someone who probably might have completely different tastes to you or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're taking their word that it's a bad movie and
Yeah.
using that as a reason to not go watch it.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah, it's easier to see now if some people think something's bad or not, because like back in the day, it'll be you see it in the newspaper, maybe like the Times says 4 stars, this says 4 stars, but then they're normally all saying it's good or whatever, and then like you might someone might say it's good or bad, and then you might see something on the TV saying something, but you didn't have social media where you open it and Joker 2 is trended, everyone's saying this movie stinks.
I feel like the sources back in the day were probably more
credible.
trustworthy, more credible.
Yeah, because you had either people you knew and whose opinions you can filter through your own lens because you know them.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean you immediately trust them. You might have a friend that just has bad taste. Yeah. You know that friend has bad, or like maybe not bad taste, but differing taste to you.
Yeah.
And you know that friend has a different taste to you. So they might be like, you know what, I didn't like it, but you're like, do you know what? Me and him, we ain't got the same taste anyway. Let me go try it out. Or you might be like, you know what? I usually like what he likes. Usually don't like what he doesn't like. So maybe I stay away from this one because I trust his opinion on that. And then the only other thing you might get is an actual movie critic in a newspaper, or they used to have like some TV shows where they would like showbiz news or whatever.
Yeah.
And you should have an actual movie critic where this is all they do for their job is watch movies, and they might be like, you know what? I didn't like this, and this about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you can take that however you want, but it's very rare that you would just hear literally like
1,000 people
Tom from round the way screaming from the rooftops like Joker's mid.
Yeah.
And this is the reason why, this is not the reason why, but I'm saying like an example of that is when you have like Rotten Tomatoes and all these like websites where you can rate stuff. I think you just get bombed.
Mhm.
Like Joker 2 was like the worst movie of all time apparently
Yeah.
for a little while because of, like people were like downvote tomorrow
Before they even watched it.
literally.
Yeah.
Like so.
I feel like it. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like that sort of thing gives me a preconception of it being bad, and then when I still go and watch it, I'm like, oh,
And then you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad.
that wasn't, because I'm like, I expect this to be a 2 out of 10, but then I watch, I'm like, no, that was actually quite good. Like, it was thought it was gonna be really bad, so that makes me think it's better. I don't know if that, like, if everyone said Joker 2 was really good, I might have gone in and been like, this sucked.
Yeah, I think it's exactly what Cam said. Like you go in with low expectations,
Yeah.
and then it clears your low expectations, so you feel good.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go in with high expectations, it goes underneath your expectations.
Yeah.
you don't feel so good.
Like that part of it is fine, but the bigger issue is that a lot of people just be like, I'm not gonna
Just
watch
don't
it.
watch
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like-
Why would I bother?
Like literally, I was talking to one of my friends after I watched Joker 2, and I was telling him I think it's good, but he was like, I've been hearing it's bad. I'm like, but I went and watched the movie. I'm your friend. I think it's good, and I'm gonna give you reasons as to why I think it's good also. And he was like, I'm probably not gonna watch it anyways. So
Yeah.
I mean that's fine, but you're basing your opinion off of some strangers who are saying it's a bad movie and not all the time saying why they think it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
And you're just taking, okay, cool, it's low rated, whatever, as fact. And I'm like, maybe touch it for yourself. You like the first one? Maybe watch this one too.
Like I think for me, I heard it was bad, and I was like, I'm still curious to see where this story goes, regardless of whether it's bad, good, whatever. I was curious to see where the story goes.
Yeah.
I'm still curious to see where this story goes, so I'm gonna go watch it. And then it wasn't so bad. Like to me, it's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Like I wouldn't say it was good or great, but I enjoyed it and it was fine.
It was decent. Yeah.
Like it was what it was. But I think part of the reason why people hate the movie was because it was so on the nose. Like it wasn't like the messaging wasn't subtle in what it was trying to do, and I feel like it's the reason why the messaging wasn't subtle is because of the first one, that people didn't understand the messaging in the first one, which was more subtle and subdued. So he was like, I'm just gonna make this guy like a massive loser to be like, this is not your hero. This is not like like stop dressing him up as him at Halloween. like yeah. Because I guess it's kind of that whole Squid Game, the reality show thing.
Yeah.
Like, the movie is like, this should not be happening. And Netflix was like, oh, let's actually make this real.
Yeah.
Like, it's that whole thing of like, there's no media.
And then people are signing up for it. Are you crazy? Have you not seen this?
Yeah, like, yes, it's not an actual.
Yeah, yes, they're not going to be killing you, but.
But what if? Like, do people not have common sense anymore? What if?
Literally. Like, when I heard that, I literally thought someone was trolling me when I heard they were really making the actual.
Yeah.
I was like, even if they did the show and like, even if they did the exact game and called it something else, that would have made so much. I'm like, that's just bad media literacy. That whole show is about like doing all the tap dancing for rich people. Like, we shouldn't be doing that. Like, like breakaway, like escape, all of this. And it's like, nah, we're gonna ignore all the themes of the show and we're gonna literally make a show like
it made money, so let's make a real life one of it. And
it's like, it's hype right now, it's trendy right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's but then similar thing. You had like at Halloween, people dressed up as like the squares,
Squid
the
Game.
square,
Yeah, the squares and
triangles
circles
and stuff. And it's like, oh man.
Or they're dressed up as the contestants.
Yeah, the contestants I kind of get, it's fine, but like, because you can be like, like from a media literacy point of view, or from a like a political point of view, you can identify. So if you're just a normal person, you should identify with the contestants of the game show. You know?
Yeah.
Especially me, I'm poor. So like I get that side of things. But yeah, but being like, I mean, it's Halloween, so you can be fun with it. But like, just the popularity of it, I was like, oh man, I want people to like understand things a bit better. Well, like they do, but I'm like, apply what's being said to you. Like, maybe apply it better. Or like,
understand it and think about it.
Yeah, like literally. Because like, sometimes you have people who understand it. Like, I got that like fully, but like, I'm not gonna listen to that at all. Like, and I guess maybe movies aren't the best place to listen to messages from, but sometimes the messages are good.
Yeah,
I think Squid Game.
In that case, it's like
Squid
it's
Game
very
definitely
obvious
has a
and
pretty strong message of like, like no tap dancing for rich people. Like rich people are exploiting us for their own entertainment, like, and
Literally.
don't let them.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Anyway, sorry, Bez. I think we cut you off.
So Gladiator 2. Yeah, I went and watched it.
This has been the episode of tangents. Crazy.
Yeah.
Desperate Housewives. As I said earlier, I was watching that. I watched a film yesterday called Subservience. It's got Megan Fox in it, and
Is she evil?
she's like an AI kind of robot.
Yeah. I've seen like the trailer.
Yeah. It's decent, to be fair.
People were saying that there's that movie like I remember hearing about that movie, and I remember people being like, everyone just thinks Megan Fox is just eye candy.
Yeah.
She can really act, like watch Subservience, like she can no. Damn.
I mean,
man started giggling.
I'm like, I wouldn't go that far to be like, yeah, she can really, she killed it. Like, it was a okay acted movie. Like, it wasn't. I'm not gonna say it's an Oscar winning performance or anything, but like she did alright.
But I mean, like a lot of the movies you see, like bloody Transformers, she's washing the car and like throwing water and stuff type of things. I'm sure she gets some more meat and potatoes in this show.
In a way, but then she's also still like in a bikini or in her underwear and sleeping with the guy. So did any of you watch 365 Days? That was a movement not a couple of years, like maybe like 5-6 years ago.
365 Days. I've not seen it, but I know about
it's the one where the Italian dude kidnaps the Polish girl and like he's basically says, "You with my wife," sort of thing. Yeah.
I heard. I didn't watch it, but I heard it.
Yeah, so he's in it. So obviously, and from that movie, it was very sexual with a lot of sex scenes and that. So obviously, him and Megan Fox together. Obviously, you're gonna get you're gonna get them kind of scenes. So yeah, that's what happens in it. It was a decent movie. I fell asleep towards the end though, so I need to watch the end of it and see how it ended. And then watch The Ultimatum season 3. The new season's come out, so
I need to lock in soon.
It's decent. It's not as good as the South African one though. It's not as juicy, but there's some stuff going on. So but it's not all out yet. So only half of the season's out so far.
So they haven't gone back to the.
So they've come out. They haven't gone back to the original couples yet. Yeah. So they're like, I think they're on the last day with the second pair with their pairing.
And it's American.
Yeah, American one. But I feel
like with most these are reality shows, they start to suss out like the people that start to go in it just start trying to be famous.
Well, they've had arguments because obviously one couple who have paired up, they're kind of like they don't like each other. They're just here. Like the guy's here for a hall pass basically, and he's getting pissy with everyone like. But why would you say that? I'm actually here to try and do this thing. Like, I'm not here for it to just be stupid, just mess about sort of thing. I'm actually here for the reasons that I've been brought on this show for. And so they actually are arguing about that sort of thing. Yeah,
and I hate when it gets to that level.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just trying to get my ticket to start.
Exactly.
Like, I'm just doing a good idea.
Yeah. But these kind of shows, they can have like 1 or 2 seasons where people are actually on it for the
reason of the show.
The reason of the show. And then people start coming out for the wrong reasons. Then I watched the first Slam Dunk, the anime movie.
Damn, okay.
It's on Netflix now, so yeah.
When was that? That's like from the 90s or something, no?
No, so they remade it in a CGI one. It's quite ugly, but it's decent. It's a decent movie. Like it's full CGI. But it's for the one from the 90s. It's very ugly.
Literally sends chills down my spine, bro. Full CGI.
Yeah, it's really ugly. But like when they're bouncing the ball and stuff, like I think I sent you guys the trailer for it. They dropped years ago, and it was like him just going crazy with the ball. And so they have some scenes in it which look pretty sick. But and the way it ends is like because basically it's one match and it's just like the whole match has been played, but then their story's being told inside the match. So like through like certain points, they'll like the match will be happening, then cuts to like the guy when he's a kid and But yeah, the way the match ends is pretty sick. So it's a decent movie. It was a bit dry, but it was decent. So, yeah, that's me and Desperate Housewives, as I said earlier.
Yeah.
I'll go because all I've really watched of note is the movie I watched yesterday. What was it called?
Total Killers.
Totally Killer.
Totally Killer.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean I've been rewatching New Girl as well.
Who's that girl?
Which is it's a very fun show, very funny show. Got me dying laughing. And there was one day I was watching it.
Is that Zoe Deschanel one?
Yeah, and I was drinking water, and like because obviously I remember what happens. The beginning of a joke was coming, and I already started laughing. And I had to spit the water back out into my cup. If I let this joke land, I am not gonna hold it back. It's not getting held back at all. And then in that same episode, there was a point where like again I had to like spit my water because I'm like, this is gonna kill me.
What season are you on?
I'm on season 3 or 4 right now. I think.
I feel like around that time it stopped being funny to me. So like
I never got into it.
I remember season 1. I found season 1 and probably 2 to be absolutely hilarious. And I think season 3ish and probably afterwards, I don't think it was that funny.
How many were there? Like 5?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
There was more. There was like 7.
Oh, okay.
So I agree. Like, I think season 1 and season 2 are really good. Season 3, Jess and Nick get together and it goes downhill a bit. And Winston starts acting like a fool. Season 4, it gets more into that. But I think it comes back further down.
I think I dropped it and just never looked back.
Yeah, I like it's been a bit like the recent episodes. I've been like it's kind of a bit jarring because especially because of Winston. I don't really like his character at this point. But yeah, it's still funny. Like he's still got funny moments. But season 1 and 2 are like hilariously funny. But
I never got into that one when it was on back in the day, E4 days.
E4 days.
Yeah, good stuff.
And
It's just...
yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna be watching some fun holiday movies in the coming weeks.
You're watching
Christmas movies.
I do it every year. I
Really?
literally watch like Christmas rom-coms for fun.
There's so many of them on Netflix.
Yeah, there are so many. There's a new one that just dropped that I'm gonna watch called
do you enjoy them?
called Our Little Secret. They're not good, but I do enjoy them.
So weird. Do you care about Christmas?
Not at all. I hate Christmas. I literally dislike Christmas episodes in TV shows.
Why are you watching these movies?
I don't know. I just did it one year.
One of my most hated things about Christmas are these damn movies.
Literally, I don't know. I just did it one year. I think I just watched like a regular rom-com movie, not specifically a Christmas one. Then the next year, I watched a Christmas one of the ones that dropped on that year.
So cheesy.
And it was so bad, but I just had a fun time watching it.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen a good Christmas movie in so long. Like.
It's so cheesy and just like
The rom-coms especially, yeah.
It's so formulaic, but it's I don't know. It comforts me, man.
Are you gonna watch the Rock one then?
You've seen it, haven't you? Red One.
Red One, yeah, I watched that earlier.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
The one I'm going to watch is called Our Little Secret. It says 10 years after a botched proposal, 2 star-crossed exes must spend Christmas together after discovering
saw
their
that
partners
one.
and siblings.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, but I saw it pop up on thingy on Netflix.
I literally saw the synopsis like 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Honestly, I was like, "This is going on my list. It's gonna get watched."
Christina Milian's got one as well. I was actually gonna watch where it's like she, I think she meets one dude around coming up to Christmas, and then he's like a businessman, flies off, and then she wants to basically find him, and then she starts speaking to the guy at the airport, and then he's gonna help her find him, and then
is that new or old?
It's a new one, yeah. It's like it might even be a Christmas movie actually. I think it's a Christmas movie, but yeah, I see that pop up, which I might watch as well. But yeah, I don't actually like these Christmas films. I feel like other than the Grinch and the Santa Claus, I don't like any of them.
I don't like older Christmas films that I saw when I was younger. I don't like the Grinch.
Do you not?
Like Elf. Like I understand why people like these films.
I like the first half of the Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like when he starts liking Christmas.
Yeah. No. I'm like, when it's the reason why I can watch these movies is because they are just rom-coms. Like, as much as they're based at the Christmas period, they are just rom-coms first.
They're not even good rom-coms.
They're not good rom-coms.
That's what
I've watched a good rom-com in such a long time, but I don't mind it. They're just it's just nonsense. I allow myself some nonsense once in a while. You know?
Fair enough. For me, not much. I finished Cross. Definitely recommend for both of you. Like one of the more fucked up shows that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that's what I need to watch.
Which one was that?
Amazon Prime Cross. It's based on the Alex Cross books.
Okay.
I just got Aldous Hodge in it. And I don't know if you've seen The Blacklist. No?
Nah.
Never mind. Have you seen... No, I don't. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show on Amazon Prime, based on like a classic book series, a detective series, and it gets dark. Like
Okay.
it's one of the more dark shows that I've watched in a while. Like, but it's really really good and really like, one of them ones where I'm like, where is this going? Like I don't know, but I want to know.
Yeah.
Like it was hard to predict, so it was good. And other than that, I've been watching Classroom of the Elite. So I just finished season 2. I've never saw the second season before. And yeah, I used the Yana Koji in our little anime challenge thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I smoked you. This man is way too smart. Well, I can't even remember the rest of my build, but yeah, just him picking him. This man is crazy, crazy smart. Like it's wild. So
I mean, Lelouch.
I think he packs him up. Iona Koji in 4. Do you know what I mean, Scam?
I don't even know what you said.
I said Iona Koji in 4.
In 4.
In 4. It's basically what American people say about like basketball teams, because you know how they go to playoffs.
Yeah.
It's best of 7 series.
Yeah.
So when they're just saying, like, they'll be like,
Oh, okay.
so someone will be like, oh yeah, like the Chicago Bulls are looking really good this year, and someone else might be like, Celtics in 4. So it's just like,
gonna wash 'em.
you're getting swept. So yeah, Yanikoji in 4.
I don't think so.
Nah, that would be a good one. That'd be a good one. But he's incredibly smart. Like, and that show is another one where I can't figure out the direction that they're trying to go with it. Like in terms of the overarching storyline. Like all I know is that what Iona Koji wants is what's going to happen, but I don't know what he wants. Like I think that's the most interesting thing about it, is that he's like one of them smart characters. Like he like. In terms of the audience, and in terms of the other characters too, I guess, it's his motivations and his desires aren't revealed to us as the audience or the other characters. So they don't know what he wants, but I don't know what he wants either. So like in terms of the season finale just now, like I was like, it ended. And I was like, yeah, I didn't see that coming, because I had no idea that that's what he wanted to happen. And then so it happened, and I was like, oh, okay, I see. So it's good show, man. Good show.
Yeah, I've seen the first season and most of the second season as well.
Yeah.
It's very enjoyable.
Yeah, you need to finish the second season or rewatch it and like get to the end, because it definitely didn't play out the way I thought it was gonna play out. Good.
Calm.
But yeah, that's literally me, man. That's what I'm saying. Two shows, like that's it. No movies, no cinema visits, no nothing.
You need to get in the cinema.
Are you gonna watch Solo Leveling?
It's not in Cineworld.
Oh, for real?
Not yet, anyway. I think is it in for a while? Because I thought it was only in for like 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, no, it's in for the rest of next week.
Oh, okay.
But literally one showing at 12 p.m.
Oh,
So I'm
that's
like,
annoying.
I didn't go today. I'm not gonna get to watch it.
Yeah, that's so annoying. But it's just a recap of the original story,
There's
isn't it?
meant to
With
be
a
more.
couple,
Yeah.
couple extra bits.
And I've already read it, so I just need to.
Also, surely it's going to drop on Crunchyroll soon.
Yeah. That's why I was like, it's gonna drop on Crunchyroll. So I don't. need to
They
worry
take a
about it.
while to drop the movies on Crunchyroll, though. Like the Demon Slayer movie took a while, and then like the Slam Dunk movie that took ages. I've been looking for that everywhere, couldn't find it, and it's literally like 2 years later or something. It's dropped on Netflix now. Yeah, I feel like they normally take a while to drop on Crunchyroll. It'll probably be like a couple months, but then obviously Solo Leveling season 2's coming, I think.
January.
Yeah, January, isn't it? Yeah. So it'll probably drop around then.
Yeah, mate. Can't wait.
You're in for a treat, mate.
Yeah, I'm gassed. I'm gassed.
Oh,
So
you
good.
two know what happened.
I'm
don't you?
so gassed.
I honestly don't remember what happened, but once I see it, I'll
Yeah. just from like the pictures for the movie that they're dropping pictures which are coming from season 2, I think, and I'm just like, this is gonna be sick.
I might rewatch it. Like thinking about it, because obviously I've rewatched Jujutsu Kaisen going into season 2.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I probably didn't need to do that because season 2 started so slow. But I might rewatch Solo Leveling. I can just hype myself up again.
You probably should have rewatched the movie for JJK.
I did. I watched it all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but even still, it still starts slow.
Yeah, but the movie's just more relevant.
Yeah, the movie is more relevant, but yeah, it's not so. But what was I saying? I was watching this video of like it was just some guys playing Uno, but they like gassed it up like and made it like anime stuff or whatever. And one of the guys, they like put the god statue grinning on like his face. And it just like immediately brought me back, and I was like, I need to rewatch this show, man. That first like bit when they're trapped in that thing, it's so gangster, bro. And the way how that thing was smiling, I'm like, all of that.
I'm gonna rewatch it because I was trying to get my sister to watch it, and I put it on for her. But obviously, it's one of the ones where when you put it on at my parents' house, we're all talking, and I'm like, you need to watch it. She's like, I'm not enjoying it. I'm like, you need to watch it, man. Like, it's so sick. You need to watch it. So I need to rewatch. And then obviously, I was watching it, and I'm like, I need to rewatch this. I know what's happening. So I'm like, I need to watch it.
Yeah. Like I need to
read it, man.
It's so sick. I've got 10 now, chapter 10. But I thought there was only one more, but there's still another like 3 more chapters to come, or 3 more volumes, to come. But they're like spread out over the next year. So I think volume 13 is not coming until like July or something. I'm like, it's taking a mick. I want to read it all.
Is it finished?
Yeah,
it's finished. Yeah,
there's a new
Ragnarok.
Thing. Yeah, Ragnarok, which is based on his son.
Yeah,
his son.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Okay.
But literally, I'm so deep into it that I need to rewatch it to remember where I'm at.
Yeah,
I know what chapter I'm on. I just don't know. I can't remember what's happening.
Yeah,
like, around that point.
You've read so much because I'm on volume 10. You've read all that as well.
Yeah. Well, I read so much. In like 2 weeks, I read nearly the whole show, like the whole thing.
It was crazy.
I didn't realize there was, because I thought it was only 11 volumes, and I looked online and I saw like 300 different chapters or something, or 300, and I was like, How can I be on the 2 more books left, and then there's this many? And I was looking, and obviously you were saying what point you were at, and I was like, this is like not even halfway. There's so much more to go.
You man are gassing me too much.
Good.
It is sick.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And the next thing is next season's not even going to touch the surface because there's so much to come that it's just like next season.
Everything that happens is so sick. Everything is so hype. And it just gets more and more and more and more and more.
You're not gassing me too. I'm gonna have to go watch it now. Like, bro, like the rewatch starts now. Nah, yeah. If it's it must be coming mid-January then.
I think so, or early January.
Because the season starts like the first week.
Yeah, it's normally like the 4th or 5th that things start dropping.
I thought it was like thing.
Yeah, because this season ends at the end of this month.
I hope they do simulcast. They big
enough. Yeah, they probably will.
They did last.
Yeah, they did last time. Yeah.
Yeah, so every 2 weeks behind though, so it will be like mid-Jan when the dub starts.
Dan's like literally same time, isn't it? It's English, English and Japanese same time.
And Blue Lock is 2 weeks behind.
Okay.
Do you man still not telling me? You ain't watched it?
I ain't watched it.
Bro,
what?
Every episode is more romantic.
Dan.
Oh, Dan. I haven't watched any more yet.
Oh my god, you haven't watched any more?
I'm on episode 6. So the one I think I mentioned where they were looking for each other last time. Now I think I watched.
So sweet. So sweet.
No, I watched one more.
Are you watching in English?
Yeah.
It's still not romantic.
So romantic, man. Like I just kind of want to spoil it for you as well.
Don't do that. I'm gonna watch it.
Like the romance don't matter apparently. If I just spoil you,
it does matter. It all matters.
But nah, it's literally every episode there's something that I'm like, oh my, I just love love, I just love, you know. Like, yeah, it's good. But anyway, let's get out of here, man. This is one of the longer episodes we've had in a good while. So for another 2 weeks we'll be out of here. The next episode we're going to be recording in a new location, probably where Cam and I live. I assume because you ain't really going to be set up for anywhere, are you?
Probably not.
So probably at Cam and I's location. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see if we can even figure it out. It might sound a little bit different, but we'll try our best. So make sure you catch us back here in 2 weeks' time for episode 110. In the meantime, make sure you follow us on all these social media networks. That's at 5 Letters Podcast. That's on YouTube. That's on Twitter. That's on Instagram. I think that's it. At 5 Letters Podcast, make sure you follow us. And we're out of here. And hold on, let me introduce what the song's going to be. The song should be. Let's play. What should we do? Should we do Salieu or should we do Skepta?
Salieu.
Salieu.
Damn, no love for SK. SK, no love for Big Smoke.
PTA.
No?
Just want to say, boy better know all day. I got bumblebees trying to figure out how I got this buzz.
That's a different song. You went from one
Just
song to
wanna
another
say,
song.
boy better know all day. Bro, yeah. It's all mixed up in there, you know how it gets. You know how it gets.
Fair enough. Well, anyway, let's play Salieu and ODUMODUBLVCK.
Just it's so disrespectful, man.
I'm trying, fam. I'm trying. It's ODUMODUBLVCK, I think. ODUMODUBLVCK. Yeah, ODUMODUBLVCK.
Vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, no? Consonant?
Exactly.
And special character.
Yeah.
It's not an
There's a
A.
special character in there.
It's not an A on the black.
There's
It's
a V.
upside down V or something.
Oh,
Is it a V?
okay.
Yeah, ODUMODUBLVCK. So ODUMODUBLVCK and Salieu. Anyway, let's get out of here. This was Shaka Tower, Big Smile, in brackets post for me. So shout out them, man. And we'll catch you in 2 weeks' time. Peace.
Baby, just pause for me, yeah. Control for me, touch your toes for me, bend your body for me. Baby, just pause for me, move your whole body. Baby, just vote for me, and smile for me.
Bad man, that guy, big boss, girl them sugar. Look at this, big small, cheese, blinding, big face, shining, outfit, outlandish, big drip, big small, happiness, everything blessed. I want more vibe, no less. Baby, move your back and chest. Watch me smile while I shave my leg. Turn out the place, make everything lit. Baby, turn round, give me kiss. Got your hips on grip, girl your back, it soft like pillow, cushion pillow, soft like butter. Move like Tyler.
The 5 Letters Podcast.